anybody front, then I chuck 'em in the bun.
Gotta chuck 'em in the bin. Gotta chuck 'em in the bin. What are you thinking, Ashley? You think we're ready to go live?
Yes.
You think everyone's ready to handle that?
Yes.
I don't know if everyone's ready to handle that. Okay, let's go live. You ready? Hello and welcome to another installment of Lost Ox Media. This is, of course, the punk rock podcast that makes you take a second look at what you just watched. If you are watching live, you're catching us on Sunday, of course, at an undisclosed time. We never like to tell you guys when we are about to go live, but if you want to stay up to date with that, you can check the Discord. That link is in the bio, or you can hit the notifications on the notification board, the one that sounds like this. We have a very good show for you guys. I will not keep you too much longer. We have some very, very fine jamokes. We're going to be touching in on Ben Avery, Bert Chrysler, Kerryn Feehan, Akaash's wife. I don't even know her fucking goddamn name at all. Anybody know this bitch's goddamn name? I know I don't know this bitch's name. You know her name?
Isn't it Jasleen?
Jasleen Singh. It is. Jasleen Singh. We're going to be talking about her a little bit. We got a little bit of We Might Be Drunk. These motherfuckers, give it up for them. Wait until you see this segment, this We Might Be Drunk segment. These guys are fucking retarded. And we know, After Tonight with Tavi Afters, probably covered him this week, but they ain't cover him the way we're going to cover him, all right? So that'll be a very good segment. Smidge of Story Wars, and then, of course, Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe have probably the nicest cope session I've seen in a long-ass time. But as always, we like to start the episode with our finger on the pulse segment. Oh, I almost forgot. Ashley's here, guys. You guys give it up for Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
In case you guys were wondering. In the chat, they're going, her name is Jizleen. Jizleen. She's jizzing. So we like to start every episode with the finger on the pulse segment, right? What happened? You're looking at something like...
The thunder.
The thunder. We have some thunder, the lightning, and the thunder, and the thunder, and the thunder. So we start every episode with our finger on the pulse segment. If you're new to the show, this is just where we kind of keep up with the jamokes, you know what I mean? See what they're up to, just very lightly. And this week, instead of doing a whole checking in on Ben Avery segment, we're just going to lightly touch in on it. He had a couple of very funny tweets I wanted to share with you guys. These are pretty goddamn good. So if you're not familiar with Ben Avery, he's probably my favorite jamoke right now at the moment. Definitely someone that I'm obsessed with. If you're not obsessed with them, that's on you. I'm obsessed with Ben Avery. Okay, where's his soundbite?
Faggot!
There you go. So we keep tabs on him. And if you don't know, he got his fucking Lemon Party podcast nuked off of YouTube this year, right? Along with his live show, Ben Avery Presents the Show. Both of them wiped off of YouTube. Now you can still watch Lemon Party on Spotify. There are fans that create YouTube channels that will post the full episodes on there, this, that, and the other, right? But when you're on YouTube and you get banned, like, that doesn't guarantee just because some other asshole posted your video that YouTube's not going to come around and ban it again, right? And then on top of that, YouTube has this whole like circumvention policy that they're like, well, you can't create like accounts with a different email that's just you again, like uploading it, right? So this is all very touchy stuff for Ben. I'll show you guys this little tweet right here. He's saying, this will be the third account this year. Essentially saying this is the third account of his that has been banned from YouTube this year. This time for quote unquote nudity or whatever, even though I was given no timestamp or description of what was said. Now notice how he's saying even though I was given no timestamp, no description of what was said. You, sir, are banned off of YouTube. What the fuck are you doing with these goddamn screenshots of the back end of YouTube? Why are you on here saying that this is your third account this year? You know what I mean? I hate to be a narc, but come on, the rules are the fucking rules for a goddamn reason. This is practically circumvention, and this idiot is just like blasting it out there, telling people, oh, guys, the third one got banned again. You ain't supposed to have one. Now, if you guys remember when we covered him during that whole After Tonight fucking disaster, right? What was one of the things Jeff Dye was saying to the guy? He goes, you're making these YouTube channels. I'm seeing the clips from your YouTube channel. And Ben was like, I don't have a YouTube channel. I'm banned off of YouTube. I can't even go on YouTube like that. You get what I'm saying here? So now you went from like, you don't have a YouTube channel to now all of a sudden you got all these fucking screenshots of the goddamn back end. And you're sitting there bitching about this is the third account they banned this goddamn year.
Faggot!
So what is it? Are you banned and you don't got one? Or are you trying to circumvent the goddamn banning that you already have in place by having these fucking punished LP, fucking very good clips, you know, all these different Lemonheads Radio, all these guys are all like in fucking talks with Ben, and that's fine if you're fucking a fan that happens to be connected to the main vein. That's great, right? I'm sure they think very highly of themselves for this. But I just think it's very funny that it's like, essentially, at what point is it just not you? You know, it's just if they're uploading it, okay, if I hold Ashley's fucking hand and I go, okay, now you're going to click the button instead of me. Still the same fucking thing, essentially. You know, YouTube is still getting my content full blast, even though I'm banned, right? This is another classic one from Ben. He's saying, whoever is targeting us, whether it's schizophrenic Reddit neats, or people we have made fun of, or an employee at YouTube, it doesn't matter because the show will always be on all the podcast platforms. It just sucks because we poured a lot of money into the studio and it looks very good. I just put simply, I hope you find them, Ben.
I just want to know what studio he's talking about looking so good.
I know, right? Because I haven't seen a nice looking studio come out of Lemon Party or Ben since Ben's been producing podcasts. Have you ever, well, you've never have, but like even when he was the producer for the Tim Dillon show, every set was like as basic as it can possibly get. And the only reason they even looked somewhat good is because you had big boss gay man Tim Dillon in there being like, this has got to, I'm gay. This has got to at least look somewhat nice, Ben, please. Okay? I don't want to see wires anywhere. It's like, make it look clean, right? So Ben pretty much had no choice but to have a somewhat decent presentation.
There's wires everywhere on Lemon Party.
There's everything.
It's like
wires,
chaos in
bottles
there.
all over the floor. You walk through the thing, a Lemon Party, it sounds like you're walking through an alcoholic hoarder's house. It's just all 40 bottles and shit. I didn't even know they made soda in 40-ounce bottles like that. You know what I mean? I didn't know Coca-Cola made a 40-ounce glass bottle like that. Holy shit. Now listen to this last one, and we'll be moving on from Ben Avery. This last one's very funny. This last one, the reason why I'm bringing up this very last one, let's see what they're saying. The desk needs more tchotchkes. I got to send Lost Ox some stuff. I like that. Thank you very much. You send us the tchotchkes, and we will accept them. They saying anything about Ben? Yes, Ben coverage. We like Ben coverage. Yes, guys, we need you. We like Ben coverage as well. So this last tweet's going to send you guys because this is some of the most ironic shit in my entire life. If you've heard us talk about this before, Ben's entire live stream has kind of evolved into like this fucking shitting on the dregs of society live stream. I don't really know how else to like phrase that. You know what I mean? It's essentially him for 4 hours making fun of fat people, people with disabilities, people that have like mental illnesses online, things of that nature, right? Now, keep that in mind. Sorry, my mouth is so dry. I'm going to take some.
Also, I'm a little distracted because somebody's commenting that our audio is off.
We'll get it fixed. Don't worry, guys. You'll be fine. All right? So, I mean, that's going to...
I know. Well, I know, but I was just...
Should we take a little bit of a break before we... Let's finish out Ben. We'll take a break. We'll check the audio, and we'll come back to you guys, all right? So, in this next tweet over here, keep all that in mind, the way Ben make fun of people online, right? This last one, he's saying the internet is becoming so cruel, it's kind of unusable. unemployment going way up, lonely people interacting with the image of a thing as a replacement for the thing. And these fan communities offer refuge from horrors of modern life. Pretty much any creator I like is at war with like 30 Rupert Pupkin guys in a Discord channel dedicated to ruining that person's life. And if you go to the police for credible threats, they'll kind of look into it, assign a detective, but ultimately just tell you to buy a gun and get security cameras and tell you that this is normal now, right? And you remember we brought up this before when we first started covering him, is that he started getting, there was a group of fans of his, I'm sure. Well, I would imagine there had to have been a group of fans of his somewhere down the line that was like, yo, your content's kind of a little nuts, right? Like starting to get that to that place. Only reason I say there probably was a definitive group is because in the Reddit threads, they were talking about it in whatever Lemon Party Reddits, and they were posting links to like a video someone emailed Ben and Ben crying about it, how he went to the FBI for that.
Yeah, I remember
right?
this.
So this is the credible threats thing that he's talking about. He cried to the FBI about someone emailing him a video. And I watched the video. We didn't watch it on the show. It was a little bit unhinged, the delivery of the video, but nowhere in there was it like, we're coming for you, stay safe, you know, like shit like that where it's all insinuated. It was just a very weird video. So these are all the credible threats that he's talking about, and the cops just saying, hey, you're just going to have to protect yourself better, dude. You know? Where we left off. I've been thinking about this a lot more, and it's just like, the man in the arena is not for everyone. You wake up and you get called a worthless faggot who deserves nothing, and someone wishes your kids get very mysteriously sick.
Lord.
Okay. Someone wished Ben's kid got a goddamn cough or some shit like that, right? And
He
now
keeps twisting it.
he's twisting it all the way fucking around.
Faggot!
Bro. All right. Anyway, I'm very mysteriously sick. Getting a cough is not very mysterious. He wishes an itchy throat on your child. That's what he wishes upon your child, is an itchy throat. All right. Oh, look, they're saying that the audio's fine. It might have been whoever was telling us about it. It might be their like Wi-Fi connection or something like that. So we are good. Thank God I saw that chat, because I was about to end the whole stream and start again next week. You guys wouldn't have saw me again till next week. I'll tell you that. So now back to Ben with his mysterious sickness wished upon his child. He says, let's read that sentence from the beginning. You wake up and you get called a worthless faggot who deserves nothing, and someone wishes your kid gets very mysteriously sick or sends a vague email that people could find where your children and your wife sleep. And it's just what being on the internet is now. It never gets back to normal. I mean, this is kind of rich because he's sitting there talking about like everyone on the internet is such a bad guy. This and that's happening to me. It's like, you kind of invoking that, right? Like,
You're not very nice. Yeah, he's like not
he's
very
not
nice.
a very nice guy on the internet. And listen, I'm not going to sit here and be like the pot calling the kettle black. We are very mean to all of these people. This is the whole point of this show, is just to make fun of all of the people that we're making fun of and get under their skin. If we become an itch that they can't scratch, that's all I give a fuck about. I just want them to never say my name correctly. You understand? That's all I'm asking for. And, but if something like this came my way, I wouldn't necessarily be like crazy upset about it. This is what you sign up for, bro. Everyone who's anyone trying to be something on the internet should understand this. You should understand this from the rip that
Ben's
this is
a
going to
whiny
happen.
bitch.
He's such a whiny goddamn bitch. And for a guy who doesn't like the Jews, he sure fucking complains like one, doesn't he?
Jews rule!
Holy shit. So let's move on from Ben. Let's give it up for Ben Avery, everyone. They're saying in the chat, Ben loves to talk shit about other people, but can't take an ounce of criticism or similar jokes sent his way. I couldn't have possibly said it better myself. What a better way. There's not a better way to, put a bow on that segment of the finger on the
I know
pulse.
someone else like that. Lev
Fur is very much like this, too. The second you make fun of Lev, you could have 55 views on the goddamn video. Lev will find it, and Lev will watch it, and Lev will bitch about it. You know, it's so fucking funny. So moving on, we're going to continue our finger on the pulse segment. Give us some W's in the chat if you guys can hear the thunder that's happening right now outside the studio. Give us some W's in the chat if you can hear the thunder and the thunder. So we're going to be moving on from Ben Avery. We're going to move on to some Bert Chrysler. You familiar with Bert Chrysler, Ashley?
Oh, yeah.
You like Bert.
I like Bert.
You actually do like Bert. Ashley unironically likes Bert, I think. It kind of worries me sometimes. It worries me sometimes the way Ashley looks at Bert. I go, fuck, dude. God damn. Anyway, this week, Bert, he had a very interesting couple time codes. I wanted to just quick drop in time codes, share with you guys on his episode of Two Bears, One Cave with Tom Segura. Now, this was a little bit of a treat, I must say, because Two Bears, One Cave probably posted a total of like 7 episodes this entire year. They're like, Bert's doing whatever. Tom's over at Netflix sucking cock for money.
Making some kind of pastry.
Making some kind of pastry over at his goddamn French croissant shop. Fucking faggot, man. They're all doing everything except for fucking keeping up with this goddamn podcast. And the second that they do, there's some funny shit happening here. So right away in the beginning, fucking stuff. Bert and Tom start talking about Tom Segura's new show, Bad Thoughts. It's not a new show. This is the second season of the show that just happened recently. I will admit I watched none of it. 1 season of Bad Thoughts was all I needed to know. I didn't need any more of that. Whatever the fuck that even was. It was like an excuse for Tom to like pretend to fuck other women like on camera or something like that. Every skit was him fucking some girl or showing his balls, getting his ass eaten by an old person. Or if I was Christina, his wife, Christina P., I would be like, yo, man, what the fuck are all these goddamn skits for? This shit's crazy. So anyway, Tom brings up that he was getting a lot of compliments about his fucking new season of Bad Thoughts, right? And Bert, of course, in typical Bert fashion, finds a way to not only complain about it, but to twist it around and make the whole thing about himself. Because, Bert can't sit in a room for 5 minutes and let somebody else breathe air. He has to fucking have all of it, right? So listen to this.
And you were like, and I said, congrats. I think this is his best season. This is better than this season, for whatever reason, had me laughing out loud harder than the first season. I think it was a lot of black shit. I think that's what I really respond to. I mean, in the screening, when they just showed the plantation field, I laughed uncomfortably out loud.
Oh, I could hear you.
And there hadn't even been a joke yet. There hadn't even been a joke yet.
Yeah, I know.
and half of those slaves were in the room.
Me.
They were in the room, and I was laughing, and they were like, the funny part hasn't started, Bert. But I knew where it was going. But we were talking, and you said, and I just want to be.
Isn't that funny? In the chat, they're saying Bert is still alive. Wow, dude! Holy shit!
He's working on himself, y'all. We got on the Ozempic.
He got on Ozempics, and now he's gonna be skinny as a rail soon. You guys will be eating those goddamn words soon. Wait! You guys are gonna be eating those words. They're going to be eating those goddamn words, all right? Now, listen. This is where Bert's going to bring up Shane, all right? Listen to this.
Clear about this. Shane reached out, and he told you how much he liked it.
Yes.
And I thought that was really cool because I've known Shane longer than you have, and arguably I'm closer with him, and he never said a fucking word about my TV show.
God damn, right? We watched
Bert. Jealous there.
Didn't we watch Bert's TV show?
We watched like an episode, maybe
it was
2.
like 2 or 3 or something like that. It was nothing to write home about. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's good reason why Shane Gillis did not reach out to you, Bert. I'm going to tell you that. If you ever happen to see this, Bert, take it from me, a regular guy. Your show sucked. There was a reason that Shane never reached out, right? And it's funny because he does say that when Shane did talk to him about before the show got filmed, the shit that he says Shane said to him. I don't know if it's a joke or not, but if it's true, it's very funny. But now listen to Bert getting primed up here. You hear how agitated he is? He goes, I want to be very clear about this. That right there. If you're going to say something like that, it's going to come from two too like negative of a place or some shit like that. You should just stop, right? If you have to go, I want to be very clear about this when I say this. I want to call Shane out specifically, right? To get mad like that. I've known him longer than you. You know,
What are you in first grade?
Yeah, it's like, who the fuck cares? You upset because Shane Gillis doesn't have you on his MySpace top 8? That's like, you mad at Shane Gillis because he doesn't have you on his fucking MySpace top 8? This is fucking crazy.
Wow. I
know. And I didn't think about that until last night. In the middle of the night, I got up to piss. And I was just, and you know how just randomly a thought goes in your head? And I was like,
yes,
I'm glad Shane liked Tom's show. That's cool. And then I was like, wait, he didn't reach out about my show. And I was like,
yes,
not once did he even acknowledge. And I actually talked to him when I was going into production. He's like, hey, congrats on the new series. It's going to be fun. You know, let me know if you need any acting tips. And I was like, okay.
Let me know if you need any acting tips, he says. Shane Gillis calling fucking Bert Kreischer to hey, if you need any acting tips, I got you. I hope that Bert is joking right now when he's saying this. Because Shane Gillis's whole acting, like any acting choice that Shane Gillis makes is essentially fucking Danny McBride, right?
Okay.
He's always just acting like fucking Danny McBride in anything that he's doing. You ever watch Tires, the stupid ass fucking faces
No.
Shane's making? Shane will be sitting there and they'll just be talking some random monologue, has nothing to do with them, right? And then they cut over to Shane and he's just like in the can, looking like the fucking craziest nut you've ever seen in your life. You go, holy shit, bro, calm it the fuck down a little bit, okay? It's fucking nuts. For Shane Gillis to sit there and say, do you need any acting lessons? Why? So Bert can act more like Danny McBride? What the fuck kind of shit is that? I would have spit in the phone. What happened?
Nothing. I thought when they said actually, I couldn't tell you how many times somebody says the word actually, and I think they're saying my name.
Oh, no shit. That was fourth letter. The fourth letter in the alphabet. What is that?
D.
For dick.
Wait, are you serious?
He was like, I can coach you. I do coaching sessions or some shit. I forget what he said, but I was like, he was like, or the other dude, the guy who plays the boss. And
I was really impressed with your acting in both things that
I never
show.
even got an offer to be in Wheels.
Never even got an offer to be in Wheels, he says. This is how fucked up Bert is. Go ahead.
Wheels.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Ashley.
What is Wheels?
What is Wheels, right? Yeah, what is Wheels? Shane's show is called Tires. He's being an asshole right now. What a fucking prick. What, because Shane didn't call you to say that your show is good? You're going to fucking just completely undercut his whole shit and call his show goddamn Wheels? That's going to get you a fucking callback in season 3, for sure. You know?
Yeah.
That's what Bert's, this is stemming from so much more than just him not calling him to tell him he liked his show. This is Shane not putting him in season 1. Shane not fucking giving him any sort of credit for anything forever, for anything ever. Because when Bert was a somebody and Shane was just coming up, Bert put him on tour and shit like. So now Bert thinks that Shane's entire career is fucking owed to his fucking stupid fat ass. I know I'm cursing a lot, but that's a crazy ass. That's where this is all stemming from. This is a culmination of all those things. You know, that's what this is. And to disrespect my man. And call his show Wheels like that. You know?
And my dumb ass when he getting it.
You didn't even get it. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
And you want Tommy Pope coming to your house like this? Huh? You want Tommy Pope and Lemaire Lee to be coming to your house like this? Huh, Bert? You want that, Bert? Because I'm surprised. Lemaire Lee.
Yeah, I was thinking that, yeah.
Lemaire should be going off on Bert right now. Lemaire should be starting a whole Twitter fucking thing right now off of this. Right?
Yeah.
You called the guy's show Wheels. That's the most disrespectful shit I ever heard in my goddamn life. Lemaire, what's next? He's going to step on Shane's crisp white Nikes? Come on, bro. You got to fucking step in there and go to bat for your boy. This guy says Wheels like this.
He's like, or the other dude, the guy who plays the boss. And
I was really impressed with your acting in both things that
I never even got an offer to be in Wheels.
Wheels is fucking, yeah. I know. You should bring that up. Maybe call him and bring it up.
So, but I'm glad he liked your show. That's all that matters.
Robert Kelly.
Wow.
Kelly
Also did not reach out about my show.
Wait.
He said the nicest thing about it.
Did Justin Timberlake? Did Stefano? Did Justin Timberlake reach out?
He sent me a DM. Yeah.
No, are you being serious?
Yeah, he loved it. Yeah.
Are you being serious? That was my one flex.
Oh, no, I was kidding. He did not see it.
Justin Timberlake didn't see it. I thought it was later on in the time code. Way too far down for now. Tom mentions a couple more people, and Bert's like, okay, I'm sick of fucking hearing all the names. Like, he gets all upset about it and shit. Now, this next time code might send you a little bit. Bert's a dirty boy. Bert is a dirty boy. Wait until you hear this one. Bert and Tom, the whole, like, the main thing of this episode, they called it Tom's Poop Bucket or some shit like that, right? That was the title of this episode. And it was essentially talking about how Tom is going to the doctor to get his, like, intestines checked out, and they got to get shit samples from him, stuff like that, right? So Tom's whole house is just filled with random buckets. There's buckets of shit in the freezer, some on the countertop, because they got to get some room temperature. They need some frozen. They need you to mix some in with lo mein. You know what I mean? They have all these different shit recipes. You have to show up to the doctor with like 9 different plates of shit, right? And that's how they check all your stuff. Just send a camera up there. You know, I'll take a camera all the way up to the throat. I'll take it coming out here. Why do I have to have all these buckets of shit all around my goddamn house? But when they start talking about these buckets of shit, Bert says something very, very interesting here. This one might send you, Ashley. If you haven't seen this episode, that Bert says this is going to send you, okay?
Am I going to send me then? I had seen it.
Listen to this.
Are you worried about the representation of what you eat and what your shit looks like, and they're not the same?
Well, no, I'm worried that I have too many wild shits that are not. You love that?
I'd love that.
What do you mean?
I shit my pants in bed and I slept through it the other day.
Oh.
What the fuck? I shit my pants in bed and slept through it the other day. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the face of a fucking psychopath. This is like psychopath shit. Ain't nobody in their what is he, 55? This asshole. What 55-year-old person that you know that doesn't need diapers is shitting their fucking pants in the middle of the sleep and just they're conscious of it. They go, just roll back over, go back to bed. That's crazy.
Doesn't he have a wife?
Yes.
Is she sleeping in there too?
I mean, at what point do you just not sleep in the pool house and go, I don't even want to be in the same anything as you? His wife is like, that makes her even more disgusting than him. I go, what are you willing to put up with that? What's your fucking box look like? That thing has got to look like a fucking old fish tank or some shit like that. You know what I mean? It's what the fuck kind of shit we got going on here. The way he goes into it is even more disturbing. He's sitting there going, Tom's like, oh, it's nice to take a nice shit or something like that. Bert's like, I love that. I love that. And then he says this almost as if he's like, relishing in the fact that he shit his pants in his sleep, rolled his fat ass over, and went right back to sleep without burning his bed and buying new sheets and taking 18 showers. He just did none of that. I would have burned the whole house down, started over again. You're rich. Just buy a new one. I shit in the bed. And we had to sell this one because I accidentally shit in the bed while I was sleeping. Sell it for a quick 10 mil. Go buy a new one. You're fucking rich.
Too many wild shits that are not. You love that?
I'd love that.
What do you mean?
I'm taking too many wild shits. Bert goes, I love that. I love the way he's saying this. I love that. Listen to what they're saying in the chat. His wife is 2 floors away from him at all times. Bert's wife is constantly 2 floors away from him. Holy shit. And Bert goes, I love that. I love that. Now wait until you see Tom's reaction. Tom ain't cool with this. And I know Tom's his best friend. Tom at least has some fucking sense to him. You know what I mean? He goes, what the fuck did you just say?
I shit my pants in bed and I slept through it the other day.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What?
How?
I thought it was a fart.
How much shit was there?
Enough that was on my cheeks and I worked out in it. And then
Enough it was on my cheeks and I worked out in it. He's a bad cow. He's a bad cow. Put him out to pasture and fucking shoot this man.
Like on his butt cheek.
On his butt cheeks. He slept. He had, when somebody
and then
sits
didn't
down.
shower. Okay, if you wake up and find out there's shit in your bed, how would you not immediately shower?
I have no fucking idea, dude. If you're Bert, it's just, I guess it doesn't fucking register to you that you have to do that. That's insanity. It's
Ew.
insane to think this way. To think I thought it was a fart. And bro, if a fart smelled like that at all, I'm sticking my whole hand in my ass to check or something. Something's gonna have to get checked out. If I'm thinking that it's even close to that, I'm going, this one has to be investigated. Like the Zodiac Killer, I am investigating this goddamn murder that just took place in my pants. Ain't no way I'm sleeping through that. Ain't no way I'm not showering after that. You're insane, my friend. This is typical red white guy shit. Red alcoholic white guy shit right here. This is it.
I took a shower the next morning and I was like, what is that? And I thought it was like lube or something. And then
Lube?
And I was like, I was like, what is that? That's crazy. I didn't even think anything of it. And then I took the towel and I wiped my ass with the towel and there was shit on both cheeks. And I was like, oh, wow, I shit my pants last night. And then I looked at the pants. And I was like, no, I died. And Leanne came in my room and she was like, it smells like
there
balls
it
in
is.
here. And I
Leanne
said to her,
came
I
in
go,
my
it's not
room.
balls. I shit my pants in the middle.
Do you say what now?
I said, oh, there it is. Leanne came in my room. They're just not in the same
They're
room.
not even in the same room. Good. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
I didn't pick up on that one, dude. That was a very good catch. That is so fucking funny. Listen to what he says. He says, I went to get in the shower, and when I was in the shower, I went to go wash my ass and said, what's that? Right? So then he takes the towel and checks by wiping the towel on his wet, watery, shitty ass. Why not just wash it off? If it's anything on you that feels like it ain't supposed to be on you in a shower, you wash it off. And trust me, if it's poopy all over your cheeks, all right? If it's poopy all over your cheeks, you will find out when the water rinses off you, you will find out. It's not going to be a mystery to you. You know what I mean? It's going to be very noticeable. This guy, Leanne, walks into my room. Good catch, Ashley. Good catch. They don't even sleep in the same room. Listen to that.
And then I took the towel and I wiped my ass with the towel and there was shit on both cheeks. And I was like, oh, wow, I shit my pants last night. And then I looked at the pants. And I was like, no, I died. And Leanne came in my room and she was like, it smells like balls in here. And I said to her, I go, it's not balls. I shit my pants in the middle of the night.
And were the sheets covered in shit?
No, just in my pants.
Bullshit. There ain't no goddamn way in hell no shit got on those goddamn sheets. And this is what I'm saying. We're going to end this time code here. This is what I'm saying about his wife being even more disgusting than him. She walks into his room that obviously smells like fucking total shit and says, oh, it smells like balls in here. It smells like balls in here. How do you even mistake those two smells? Is that what Bert's balls smell like to you? Is nothing but pure shit? If that's the case, then you got to divorce that man quick. I'm talking Jelly Roll and Bunny quick. Their shit is about to be like finalized next week.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just joking, but Bunny seems pretty goddamn okay with it. I wouldn't want to be hanging around that flabby ass motherfucker. You lose 3,000 pounds like that, you're going to be a sack of skin, a walk.
Well, he'll probably have skin removal surgery.
Okay, so now I want to see him without his shirt on, and he looks like goddamn Elliot Page or whatever the fuck that bitch's name is. She's got scars all over her tits and shit like that, and she's always walking around without a shirt on. You know which one I'm talking about.
Do know who you're
That
talking
fucking
about.
bitch. You seen the video of her boxing?
No.
That's going viral right now. She's like boxing, and all these people online are like, I have to start working out because ain't no way in hell I'm getting mogged by this bitch. You know what I mean? Imagine getting mogged by Elliot Page in the goddamn gym. So we're going to move on to our next segment. It's going to be Kerryn Feehan. You familiar with this Kerryn Feehan, Ashley? No? I don't think so.
No?
This is a sleeper. This is one of Louis J. Gomez's ex-girlfriends.
Okay, no, I did know that's who that
Kerryn
was.
Feehan. Yes, Kerryn Feehan. I've been watching Kerryn Feehan for like a couple weeks, just kind of paying attention to her on Twitter and stuff like that. She's a dirty one, this one. She's one of the female comedians that does an OnlyFans as well, you know? And then
That would be who Lewis would choose. to
of
date.
course, Lewis would want. Lewis just wants the horniest girl that he could possibly get, you know. And as long as bang, 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 and Lewis is gonna do something else, you know. Kerryn Feehan looks like a trailer park rat. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know what she looks like.
Oh, you're going to see. And when you see, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. She has a very ratty face. She has a very white rat face.
I do know what a white rat face looks
Now,
like.
picture that white rat face in a trailer park. You have Kerryn Feehan, okay? Lewis loves him like that. Lewis loves him some goddamn white trash. I was watching her tweets and stuff like that. She does the OnlyFans, blah, blah, blah. She's one of them because how else are you going to fill the seats as an unfunny female comedian? You're going to need some people in there that want to see your tits, you know, or have like, you know, at least a sliver of hope that they might get to like grab your ass after the show or something like that, right? You're going to need that to fill those goddamn seats. She was, the one interaction I had online with her, she was talking about fucking Manuel Ferreira, this male porn star, right? She was on Twitter posting a picture of him, and she's like, I miss him, right? And I kind of quote tweeted it. I was like, that's fucking kind of crazy. Or no, I think I commented on it. I was like, that's crazy to just throw out there on the internet that you got ragdolled by this goddamn porn star guy. I checked into his work for some research purposes. The guy is a monster. He's a maniac. I don't even know. Her whole insides might be, I don't even know how the fuck she's functioning as a woman anymore after this guy. And he's a talker too. He's one of them. He goes, oh, you like it so good. Oh, baby. You know, and he's like French, so he sounds all weird. You know, nothing good about that. But look, I want to show you guys this one time code. This is Kerryn telling Lewis about it. Telling her how she fucked this dude, right? This Manuel Ferrari, I think his name is, right? That's how you have to do it if you want to be a respectable guy. You got to pretend not to know the porn star's name. So his name is Manuel Ferrari, right? I think, guys. No? Anyway, this is Kerryn telling Lewis about how she fucked this guy. And I ain't going to lie.
Yeah.
Lewis handles it like a champ. I ain't going to lie. Lewis handles it like a champ. Listen to this.
Oh,
He's not going to get back to you. Yeah.
They tried to strike mine with my Manuel Ferreira episode.
Why?
But I just took it down. They just assumed we were because he's a star.
Yeah, but you did him.
That's not the point. The point is we did it on the episode. We just talked about it.
This is true. Freedom.
That's not the point, Lewis. The point is that we had sex not on the episode there, right?
she's got no titties.
She's got no titties. Are you seeing the trailer park rat vibe that I'm talking about here?
Yeah.
She looks rough here, too. You ain't supposed to look like this. If you're an OnlyFans chick, you have to be on it all day, every day. I need to see you serving cunt nonstop. Okay? You can't be walking in like you're fucking goddamn walking to the corner store to pick up flour or something like that. No. I need tits popping, ass out all the time, rat face on fleek. I need all those things. All right? If you're going to do OnlyFans, you need to present well all the goddamn time. Now, what I thought this time code was funny because she's kind of saying a lot here without saying a lot. Like after this time code, that's when I noticed the tweet. Because the tweet that I talked about where she, is sitting there, I miss him, right? It was a picture from that episode that she's talking about that she did with him. Her podcast is called Only Feehans. Get it? So doing a show with Manuel Ferrari kind of fits. The tweet that I'm talking about happened shortly after this appearance on here. So it's almost like she's trying to like rub it in someone's face. I don't know if it's Lewis or whoever, right? After I comment on that tweet, she deletes it right away. But after deleting that tweet, you got me kind of curious now, right? Like now I want to know, why did the tweet get deleted and stuff? I think it got deleted because I was looking at his Wikipedia. And in the Wikipedia, it's saying that he has a wife and she was a porn star as well. But when they like married or whatever, he told her that he doesn't want her doing any scenes with guys anymore. But he's still allowed to do scenes with girls. But she has to like sign off on it. And then in here, Kerryn's sitting there going, well, I fucked him, but it was off camera. But it wasn't for like an actual porn shoot. So if that's not the case, then it's going against kind of the rules that him and his wife have, kind of, right? So did he cheat on his wife to fuck you? Well, he wouldn't do that, right? So then what was the deal? Did you pay Manuel Ferreira to fucking fuck you? And you fucking said, oh, it's for OnlyFans, right? Where's the video? I searched far and wide for this video. Could not find the video. No, I just think it's very funny. There's a lot of shit going on here with her just saying that, right? And I'll show you guys the tweet in a second, but like I said, I commemorate Lewis for how he handles this. My ex-girlfriend looks me in the goddamn eye 10 feet away from me and tells me she got her guts rearranged. I'm going to be like, ah! Like, I'm going to lose my mind. Lewis sits here and takes it like a champ. He just goes, oh, yeah? Yeah? And that's it. He goes, okay.
Yeah, but we will.
You've appealed, but yeah, they're not going to give back to you. Yeah.
They tried to strike mine with my Manuel Ferreira episode.
Why?
But I just took it down. They just assumed we were because he's a star.
Yeah, but you did him.
That's not the point. The point is we did it on the episode. We just talked about it.
I don't know. Maybe Lewis didn't handle it that well. Look at that face. Lewis is like desperately like, please say no. Please say no right now. Isn't that kind of like the face? He goes, but you did fuck him, right? Please say no. Like, it's almost like he's like, please just say no. Yeah. I want to show you guys that tweet, though, that she ended up posting after this. It got deleted, so it's not like we're going to be able to see it. But, you know, the proof is in the pudding, right? You got to show the people or else they're not going to believe you. So, look, this was the tweet I was telling you guys about. See how it says post is not available anymore. It was deleted by the author. I just wrote, it's kind of gross to just throw out that you miss getting ragdolled on Twitter like that. Very suspicious shit, right? She deleted this after like 20 minutes of it being up. And it's not like the picture was like some scandalous picture. I have like what the actual picture was right here. This is all it was that she deleted. This is an old Instagram post of hers from when she first did that episode with this guy, right? But she just reposted this picture and it said, I miss him. And that's it. Why are you deleting that? Like, what's so bad about that? I don't get it, right? But this one's fine. You know, I kind of, it just made me very suspicious. So then I ended up reading the whole thing on the Wikipedia and I'm like, well, maybe like the wife or him was like, yo, take that shit down, bro. You like fucking, you shouldn't be doing that. Like if I was him, I go, Kerryn, you shouldn't even be telling people that I fucked you. You know, you should be paying me for that. I got for this magical dick. You should be paying me good money for this. Okay. Right. Not even doing that. So let's give it up because my suspicion is that Miss Kerryn Feehan goddamn paid Manuel Ferreira to fuck him. You heard it here first on Lost Ox Media. Allegedly. And then look at this. I want to show you only one time code of her show because I am going to start paying attention to her show because Ashley, you're never going to guess who else's ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend this is. Joe List. You know Joe List, right? Ain't that funny? This is the kind of girl that we're dealing with here. Listen to this. This is a fucking funny one.
What's your personal record on squats and what are you aiming for? Yeah, that's the thing with like, for me, I was doing the ego lift stuff for a while, really keeping track of like the numbers and stuff. Like, what do I get up to? So let's say 70 plus 45. What's 70 plus 45, Tim?
What's 70 plus 45, Tim? What the fuck? Holy shit. As soon as I heard her say this, I go, this is the dumbest bitch in the goddamn world. 70 plus 45? Are you fucking kidding me right now? 115? You can't just bang that out in 2 goddamn seconds? It gets worse. I mean, before we even go into the rest of the time code, first of all, casting couch podcast set, disgusting. I spit on you, okay? Second of all, who the fuck is producing this goddamn podcast? Is this thing fucking shot on Mars? The whole thing is orange as a motherfucker. You got to color correct some of this shit. You can even see it on the wall. Look, see how like reddish orange kind of the wall is? It's like
her only Feehan's thing. It doesn't even look like it's straight.
It ain't straight. She ain't straight. No, you know. But this whole thing, orange as hell, color correction off, fucking casting couch goddamn set. In the chat, they're sitting there going, no, Elias, she paid Manuel to fuck her, bro. No fucking questions, no doubts about it. She paid him. Red bar. Very, very funny stuff. What's 70 plus fucking 45, this bitch says. And it gets worse.
45. What's 70 plus 45, Tim?
70 plus 45 is 115.
Big
Plus
brain.
10.
Plus 10.
125.
I'm sorry, plus 20.
Plus 20.
135.
Plus 10. Plus 20. So why don't you say, what's 70 plus 65? Why don't you say that first? You know, this whole thing, I was watching this, I go, this is the dumbest bitch alive. And then I watched her stand up. Her stand up was all, guess what it was about, Ashley? Could you guess? It was all about sexy time. You know, that's a number one fucking trick these females like to pull. They like to go, the whole stand up set is about sexy time. It's about me being a slut and a whore and how crazy my goddamn sexual endeavors are. Let's give it up for Kerryn Feehan. They're saying in the chat, she's gross, but I still would. Oh, God. No, I'm just... Yay, look, trailer park rats need love, too. All right? I picture Kerryn Feehan walking around everywhere in pajama pants that are scrunched up like 5 times at the top.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That's trailer
yeah.
park girl look. And then they're wearing like this like blouse that shows their belly, and it's got like the spaghetti strap kind of thing on each side, and it's like neon green. You know what I mean? The shirt is like neon green, and they're wearing like baby blue SpongeBob pajama pants that are scrunched up 9 times on top. The scrunches is coming out the hip like crazy. You know, that's a Kerryn Feehan right there. So we're going to move on. We're going to keep it up. We're going to end our finger on the pulse segment with some more females in comedy. You guys like females in comedy? I know I like a female in comedy. I don't know about you. I love a goddamn female in comedy. I'd love nothing more than a female in comedy. How about a female who ruins comedy? You guys like that? You guys like a female that ruins comedy, huh? This Akaash Singh's girlfriend. She's one of these. Oh, no, it's his wife. What was her name again, Ashley?
Ghislaine,
not Jasleen. Ghislaine, right? Now, if you don't know Akaash's wife, she's becoming the Yoko Ono of this generation of comedians. Kind of crazy, right? You know the story of Yoko Ono, right?
Yes.
That bitch got her claws in fucking John Lennon, ruined the whole goddamn band, right? Now, she's kind of doing the same thing to Akaash. It all started with Akaash talking shit to Myron from Fresh and Fit, right? Myron starts blasting the internet. All these clips of Ghislaine talking all sorts of shit. How she used to get ran through in goddamn college, despite her and Akaash supposedly being each other's first, right? How she had a roster of guys. How she wants to fuck her fucking podcast co-host husband.
She said it.
She was saying all sorts of shit to the point to where like Myron completely destroyed Akaash. You never think you would hear anyone would hear themselves say Myron destroyed anyone, right? Myron fucking destroys him. Bro, it gets to the point to where Akaash takes like a fucking hiatus from goddamn Flagrant. They have her on, try to explain herself out of it. She makes herself look like an asshole. Akaash goes off Flagrant for like what? Like a month, 2 months almost, something like that. It was like coming up on like 3 months, I feel like. I don't know. We don't fact check here. But then it got to the point to where it wasn't even just a hiatus. Eventually, they just announced that Akaash ain't coming back. He said he wants to focus on his stand-up career. He wants to make, the funniest specials he possibly can. He's going to really lock in on stand-up. So he's going to miss out on this incredibly large paycheck from Flagrant, a podcast with over 2 million subscribers on YouTube, something like that. I think at least 1.5 or something, between 1 million and 2 million they got. You're making a shit ton of ad money on that. You're going to be getting exposure for your stand-up from that show constantly. I mean, Flagrant literally just got done interviewing Donald Trump this past year, right? Or whatever, in 2026, whatever, fuck. Who gives a fuck? Jacqueline, they're saying. So why would you throw that away? That's going to help boost your stand-up career, not hurt it, right? I want to show you guys. I've been checking up on Ghislaine's Instagram, right? And Akaash has been making an appearance in her goddamn influencer reels, man.
Oh, Lord.
Wait until you see this asshole. This motherfucker's balls are in a jar somewhere in Ghislaine's walk-in goddamn closet. This shit is rough. Wait until you see some of these. Let's go away from the pinned ones. This one's new. This is just photos. I want to see the reels. The reels is what you want. These. Oh, my Lord. Look at Akaash right here. She's making fun of Akaash right here. My love language is... Let's turn that off. She said my love language is press and play. Look at Akaash's dumb ass going into the goddamn camera like that. Now, this one ain't that bad. They get worse, trust me. But it's just him pressing play on Love Island, right? And they're talking about having a movie night on the goddamn plane. Yo, Akaash shouldn't be on that plane. Akaash should be in the goddamn Flagrant studio holding it down with the boys making that goddamn big money. Instead, we're seeing him fucking broke as a joke on your goddamn influencer streams. Look at that face. Look at this fucking asshole. Dying inside. Please, can I go back to hang out with the boys? Please? Please, ma'am? I just want to go back and hang out with my friends. Hold on. We're having some technical difficulties over here. My keyboard's acting up. Oh, shit. Did it just die? Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck is going on here? All right, let's check out this other. This reel is bad. This one, she has Akaash looking like a total asshole. Hold on. Let me get the volume on for this because you're going to need it. The reel says, POV, you decided to be a menace today. Okay? Let's see. What's so menacing about Jasleen right here? Okay. Stupid influencer face, right? She does the duck face. Women like a good duck face, right? Who's that over here? It's Akaashi hanging out.
Hello.
Yer. Mr. Yer. Mr. fucking Yer. In New York over here. Yer. The buggiest eyes in goddamn New York. Akaash Singh. Now, you thought that was kind of funny, that little Yer, right? Jasleen no like you. Watch this. Jasleen's about to punk his ass out just for going Yer into the camera. She goes, yo, man, I'm trying to be an influencer here. You're over here saying this corny shit. It's goddamn Yer. You know what I mean? She really fucking busts his balls here.
I really don't like when you do that.
Do what?
When that make that noise, it bothers me. No, but I don't like it.
You're the one that wants to live in New York.
No, but I don't like that noise, so can you just do it again?
Yeah.
I don't like that noise, so can you just do it again? And he says yes. Bro, if I was him, I'd be like, if you don't get the goddamn iPhone out of my motherfucking face, dude, I'm gonna fucking grab you by the ponytail and throw you across the street. Saying Akaash is awful, glad he got cucked from existence. God damn, they really don't like him here. I bet her punani smells like curry powder, they say. Oh. That's fucked up. So I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. This whole, I don't like that you did that. Why do you have to make that noise? That's it. Like if your girlfriend's sitting there trying to like police these like micro movements that you're making or something like that, that's kind of fucked up in my opinion. Like this really gives me the impression that she does have his balls somewhere in a jar in her goddamn walk-in closet, right? It makes it seem like that's not a joke. And it makes it seem like she's a fucking nightmare to be around. That I do not like.
Hello.
So now she goes, try it again. She goes, hello, points the camera to him. Now he does this, right?
No noise.
With no yerp. He goes, this is yerpless. This one is yerpless. We're going to hang loose.
But then she posts the whole thing anyways. So it's like.
All to make him look like a fucking asshole, right? Remember, this is point of view. She decided to be a menace today. I'm menacing by embarrassing my boyfriend online. This is menacing, okay? Now, Akaash does what she said. He does the thing minus the yurt, you know, right? You got it, all right? You got the no yurt. Listen to her reaction to this.
Okay, just forget it, Akaash. Just don't even try, okay? Just don't try.
Just don't try, Akaash. Just don't try. Don't try what? To be cool? Are you being cool by doing this? By showing everybody your world-class cocksuckers that Akaash paid for? My fucking keyboard is like dying on me. That ain't good. Technical difficulties at the wazoo. Look at these world-class cocksuckers. Akaash paid 25 grand for those lips. You know? Akaash over here. Let's see if there's some more. Is Akaash in this one?
The tiger. Iconic symbol.
Look at Akaash's ass in the background.
Of the wild.
We see him again?
Apex predator.
Look at Akaash in the background. His wife is sitting here spending buku bucks. And Akaash is over here getting his whole shit pushed in, bro. I feel so bad for Akaash right now. I do not like it. I do not like it one bit. Akaash over. Actually, I don't feel bad for Akaash. Fuck Akaash. He should be going through this. Only thing he was ever good at was laughing at Andrew Scholes when he shouldn't have been laughing at anything. Ain't nothing happening funny on goddamn Flagrant.
That we fear and admire.
Now, who do you think's filming her when she's walking around the store like that? Who do you think, guys? W's in the chat if you think it's Akaash who's filming her. Akaash now has to sit there and be part of her career now. Instead of having his own, podcast career on top of the stand-up, nope, you can't have that. Now you have to be my cameraman.
He's not going to have any comedy to write because no shit, this funny is happening.
Only thing funny happening to him is the fact that he's getting completely bitched out by his wife, and he's now the cameraman, okay? The best DSLs in New Delhi, they're saying. Holy shit, man. Maybe that's what she likes. Gets Akaash angry, so he takes it out on her in the bedroom, they're saying. Oh, my Nelly. My Nelly. I don't know. Let's give it up for Jasleen Singh. Fucking embarrassing the hell out of her goddamn boyfriend. I didn't like that one. Where she goes, don't even try, Akaash. Don't even try. I don't like that. All right. So we're going to be moving on to our first main story today. This one's going to be Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe. Now, this was kind of like a half listener submission because a listener showed it to me first, right? But ain't no way I would have passed up this episode if I would have saw it in the wild anyway, right? Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe together right after Tony's new special just dropped. Like, you figure they're going to talk about that thing, right? To promote it, to fucking, at least get some more eyes on it. Tony, it was #1 for like 4 hours the day that it came out, right? You know what I mean? You figure you want to kind of keep that train going a little bit, don't you? No. Instead, it ends up being like a 2.5 hour fucking hug box goddamn cope fest. Holy shit. You figure 2.5 hours with Rogan, right? You figure they would mention the special at least once, right? At least one time to go, oh, Man of the People came out on Netflix. At the end of the episode, even, you could do it. You could do it at the end of the episode. That way, Joe doesn't even have to, he can't challenge you on it because you're just walking out, right? You go, oh, yeah, last thing, make sure you watch my new special, Man of the People, right? And then you're scot-free. You just run out of the fucking podcast studio and you get in your Ferrari and you fucking drive away as fast as you can. That way, no one can question you about it. Tony don't even do that. Tony doesn't even fucking do. I think he may have mentioned it. I forget. But it's like, dude, how do you go 2.5 hours without even talking about it for like 2 minutes? How? That just doesn't even make sense to me. Instead, what it was them talking about MMA for like fucking an hour and a half as if Tony actually watches that shit. Let's be real. Okay? Tony ain't watching no goddamn MMA. And then when they weren't talking about MMA, they were like having these cope sessions where they're like, other comics that criticize us are just like not even cool, man. Like the shit that Joe says comics that criticize him are hocked up on pharmaceuticals. All of them have mental problems. They're all shitty people. None of them have good careers. Where is all this fucking coming from, bro? For someone who doesn't care about what everyone's saying about you. You're saying a lot of shit that makes it sound like you care about what people are saying about you, right? Now, let's start the episode on something light.
Stupid.
We don't have to start the episode on all the heavy cope sessions, right? Because that's going to bring you down. I'm going to tell you right now that's going to bring you down. What's going to bring you up is Joe asking everyone in the fucking studio if they've ever done cough syrup to get high. Listen to this.
Imagine if like that was it. It was like people heard Nas and like, this guy's too smart. We got to dumb it down a little.
Right.
We got to promote some people that can barely talk.
Yeah.
We got to promote some people that are on cough syrup, apparently.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that cough syrup?
No.
Have you ever done that cough syrup? What the fuck? Look at Tony. Tony goes, brother. Tony's like, I'm still trying to make deals with Netflix, Joe. What the fuck kind of shit are you asking me right now? You ever done that cough syrup, Tony? You ever done it? What the fuck? What? Tony could have done 10 gallons of cough syrup in his lifetime. Why would he say that right now on a podcast where he knows at least 9 million people are going to watch? Who the fuck asked a goddamn question like that? Joe Rogan, look at his face.
Did Joe Rogan drink the cough syrup?
I don't even know if he even answers it. He goes, Tony, did you drink it? Tony's like, he's like, what? You asked me all these questions, right? He goes, Jamie, did you drink? Everyone in the studio. I'm surprised he didn't go, hold on, guys. I'm going to go ask the security guards outside if they've drank it. And why would you ask the question? Like, you ever done that cough syrup, man? Sounds so serious about it. Brother, what's next? My social security number you want to know on the goddamn air. That's a crazy question. As I'm trying to be a public figure, you're going to start asking me if I've done crazy-ass drugs like cough syrup to get high. What the fuck?
Promote some people that are on cough syrup, apparently.
Yeah.
That's the Have you ever done that cough syrup?
No.
They seem to love it.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes.
Who's they? Who's they, huh? They're talking about rappers that like to drink that cough syrup. That lean. Joe says they sure love it. You might as well just say, yo, niggas love the shit. They be drinking the ends be drinking on that cough syrup.
Yeah.
That's the Have you ever done that cough syrup?
No.
They seem to love it.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes who are into that cough syrup, man. They swear by it.
It's crazy. It's got to be fun. It's got to be enjoyable.
Is it codeine? Is that what they're doing?
I think
codeine.
So.
Have you done it, Jamie?
Have you done it, Jamie? Holy shit, brother. Jamie, quick. He didn't even turn his mic on. You heard him? He goes, mm-mm. You could barely hear him.
I heard him.
Jamie said it like this. I didn't do it. Nope. He goes, nope, I didn't do it. Holy shit.
Enjoyable.
Is it codeine? Is that what they're doing?
I think so.
Have you done it, Jamie?
You heard how fast he goes, mm-mm. Didn't even turn his mic on. He goes, hell no, I ain't do that shit.
We talked about this before, but I remember back in the 90s, I got a hold of some NyQuil, the real NyQuil. Like, I guess they changed the formula for NyQuil, and I had, whatever, the flu or something, and I took some NyQuil, and I was laying in bed, and I was like, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
Another one.
Joe Rogan on his goddamn NyQuil. Joe Rogan, he's got them addictive properties, man. He's got them addictive properties. Don't let him fool you, dude. I've heard Joe talk a million goddamn times about how he's like, I don't get addicted to cigarettes, just something about them I don't like. Then you'll hear in another episode, he goes, well, I like to hit the vape. I hit the vape a couple times, but I'm not addicted to the vape. I only, hit it every once in a while. I hit it like a once in a blue moon type of thing, right? And then all of a sudden, you see him on the goddamn show. Motherfucker got a whole goddamn ass vape in his mouth. Wait, look at this. I just want to show you. Listen to this gulp that Tony pulls out right here and the lip smacking that he's doing.
Ew.
And also, Sean, when he lets the
Listen to this.
whole shtick down and just gives you his opinions on things, very smart guy.
Yeah.
He's not stupid at all. And he would get better at it, as he did it more.
You hear Joe kind of pausing, waiting for a reaction from Tony, and Tony's picking up a goblet of water right now. And wait until you hear. I even turned the volume up so you could hear it extra good, Ashley. Ashley loves a good mouth noise.
He easily could do a podcast.
Listen to this.
Oh.
Yeah, he's entertaining.
Yeah, Tony's in the fucking thing. Holy hell. Joe's looking at him right now like, am I going to have to roundhouse kick his head off of his goddamn shoulders right now? Joe don't like shit like that. You remember Harlan Williams chewing the goddamn fucking celery in the one, and then he's taking a sip of his soda in the fucking goddamn mic. Joe does not like that shit. Look at his face when Tony's taking a sip.
He easily could do a podcast.
Yeah, he's entertaining.
Joe's looking at him like, this asshole, I can hear you. Tony's gulping like the last time he's ever going to drink water. Just gulping it down. Joe's looking at him like he wants to laser beam his fucking head off. Like Joe is Homelander from The Boys, and he's about to just fucking blast Tony's gay head off his shoulders. Holy shit.
Entertaining as fuck.
I just can't believe they kicked him out of the White House.
Look at Tony's face after he drinks that water. When someone drinks too much and they go like, and they just came up from water. Like, you drink so much water that it feels like you were underwater and you're going, like, you know what I mean? Tony has it. Look at how much water he drank. Look at his face.
He's entertaining as fuck.
I just can't believe
Look at his face over here. Tony's like, hey, you caught me off guard there, Joe. I wasn't expecting all these questions. I'm trying to drink water. Oh, God, Joe, I'm so parched. I love
Kicked him out
that.
of the White House. And they kicked him out of the ellipse.
Good old gulp from Tony. Now, I didn't just bring up all the fucking vape shit and all that for no reason. We are going to see Joe take a little fat fucking rip from that goddamn vape. And we're also going to see Tony take a little, the faggiest cigarette pull you've ever seen in your goddamn life. Those two things are coming. So stick around here on Lost Docs Media. They do not go anywhere. This next time code, I didn't even really label these all that well. I literally just put Cope Session 1, Cope Session 2, Cope Session 3. These guys are literally at 1:51, Cope Session. 2 hours in, Cope Session. 2 hours and 11 minutes in, Cope Session. These guys are fucking nuts with the shit. So let's listen to the first one, why don't we?
Around, it seems like it was like 2016, 2000. Like it started to turn a corner where it became like people are starting to take these things as statements rather than as comedy material. Mm-hmm. And they started trying to pretend that the person really means this. Like that's where it got crazy. And that happened around the time where social media really came into prominence. Because before that, there was no real avenue to do that. There's no real avenue to pretend you were really deeply upset.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's some people that were upset, but there's also a lot of like people that are just ill. They're online all the time on these social media apps just arguing and spitting out venom and yelling at people, and they yell at them. It's like they're in hell all day long. Mm-hmm. And anytime something comes along they could be upset at, they have to have their take. They have to have that hot take.
Yeah.
What if it's not a hot take? Because he's trying to generalize this. He's talking about himself and his crew and the mothership, the comedy fucking spaceship that everyone is sitting here calling like the right-wing haven of the fucking goddamn comedy scene, the whole comedy scene. Everyone that surrounds himself with his club, people just assume that their act is going to be racist. You know what I mean? Joe does not like this stigma, so Joe's sitting here projecting about it. This is a projection coming from Rogan, right? He's sitting here. All these people are online 24/7. They're making comments, they're yelling, they're mentally ill, they're this. Why can't it just be they're a fan of you, you're doing stupid shit that they don't like, they're commenting about it. I mean, it doesn't have to be a hot take to say that you're kind of like slipping, right? Joe's show used to be like comedians, people that are like far out into space and like ancient aliens type shit, it'd be like always if he did bring a scientist on, it was a scientist that was like, did you know that the portal for the fourth dimension is actually inside of like a hippopotamus's asshole or something? Like it was always some crazy whacked out shit, right? Now he has like Peter Thiel, some other billionaire asshole, some lady who's writing a book on like transgender theory or some shit. It's always like some boring ass guest. Hardly any comedians ever anymore. That's not necessarily a hot take. That could just be your fans making observations about your shit. But to Joe, you're like a chronically online, mentally ill loser if you're somebody who just writes a comment on something, right?
And if their hot take gets engagement, they're all looking at their likes, and they just start re-engaging with that subject and going back on it, and this is the real problem. Okay. Yeah. Good luck with that. That's bad for your head, kid.
Right. Exactly.
Very bad for your head. All those people that I know that are like, especially comics that are doing it, the comics that are doing it, almost all of them don't have good careers. No, all of them.
Right.
None of them have like impressive careers, especially compared to their contemporaries that are doing well.
None of the comedians that say anything about the mothership are doing good. None of them have good careers. I could tell you right now, who's a comedian that has a pretty big career that criticizes the mothership? The mothership? I kind of like saying it that way better. That was a slip of the tongue, but the mothership. Stavros Halkias. This is one of these guys that talk shit about Joe's club publicly. Stavros Halkias is a very big comedian. He came from Cumtown. You don't know this. We're just telling the ether, right? He kind of came from Cumtown, which was a pretty popular podcast when podcasting first kind of came around the scene in the comedy space, right? And then Stavy is his name. Stavy went on to have his own kind of blossoming, if you will, comedy career. His podcast has pretty big numbers. He's in movies and shit like that now. Like, Stav is doing just fine, right? He doesn't have a shitty career. He's one of the people that criticizes Joe Rogan. So what is Joe saying? This just proves to you right now, Joe is like either not connected as well as he thinks he is to this criticism that he's spouting about, or he's just talking out of his ass. And again, like I said, projecting because he's upset. They're even saying in the chat right now, no one cares about Joe's club being racist or the racism coming out of there. They just care about them being unfunny hacks who are now deep state mouthpieces. A very interesting way to look at that. Let's see how this first cope session ends.
And then on top of it, they're all mentally ill. They're all people that are fucking filled up with pharmaceuticals and they're going to therapy. They're like literally mentally ill and they're online talking about fascists.
Right.
You know, like stop. Like get your shit together. No one, your opinion is not that valuable to people because they know that you're fucked up. Do you not understand that?
Right.
Like the way you view the world is it's not a healthy, balanced perspective. Like you're viewing the world in this like mentally ill lens.
Well, the whole online.
I like how Joe, if it's not the same way Joe's thinking, it's a mentally ill lens to criticize Joe. Someone makes fun of Joe's tie being too short at the 250. That's mental illness. You know, someone points out the fact that Joe avidly talked shit about the UFC 250 event prior to it happening, said a million times on his show how he didn't think it should even happen, how it's a dumb idea, right? The second he got, what was the first thing I said to you when we watched that, when Joe came on screen? I go, look at Joe's fucking face right now. He looks like he's like high on drugs. He was like having the greatest time ever. He was like, we're here. Oh my God, it's a UFC 250. And now he's talking so like highly of it because he was a part of it. Dude, you're just a condescending, or you're contradicting yourself, like all this different shit. And you're upset that people are criticizing you about it. So everyone's mentally ill. I don't know. Tie too short, more mentally ill than anything, in my opinion. So let's go on to the next time code because Joe just keeps on with this same sentiment. Listen to this.
A toy.
And much like the fucking crazy jokes that end up getting me in trouble, I bet they don't even think that's gonna be the hit. You know what I mean? Like, they're probably not like, this is the song that's going to fly off the shelves.
Yeah, but other people see it, Tony. I was the one who told you were going to get stabbed for the Puerto Rican joke.
That was so many years later. It's crazy. I was doing that joke during the pandemic to the point to where it got extended to where you were part of it. And what's funny is I left those tags of the longer joke out of the Trump rally one, which probably would have protected me. It probably would have saved it going, it's going to get me stabbed, whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, then you would have to do the Amy Schumer joke.
Well, yeah, there was a lot to it, yeah. People don't realize that that's a small bit
chunk
of a much bigger chunk at the time.
Well, that's why it should be in a set.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
Comedy is such a weird art form. I mean, I love it to death, but real comedy should be seen in person.
Oh yeah.
You know, Stanhope said this once. Like it was like everything we do on TV is just to try to get people to come see us in the clubs.
Exactly.
So now I like this cope right here. Real stand-up, you know, to get the real translation of it, you should see it in person. They're referring to like when Tony said that fucking Puerto Rico joke at that Trump rally, and everybody's like, oh, he's racist towards Puerto Ricans, right? They're going, well, if you really wanted to like, you know, get the full gist of what he was saying, you should see it in person. Why? In person makes the words different. You know what I mean? Now, I don't agree with everyone that criticized that joke. I don't like Tony. I'm a Puerto Rican. I took no offense to the joke. It was a shitty joke. I don't care. If anything, I'm more offended that it was a shit joke than the fact that he said Puerto Rico was an island of garbage. I don't give a fuck, right? It's just funny to me how like Joe goes, well, everyone was criticizing that when it happened. Oh, because they didn't see it live. Because it was a small part of an actual way bigger chunk of your stand-up set at the time. So then why'd you do it? If you needed like the full context of the whole thing and you had to do the whole 10-minute chunk, why'd you do the fucking 30-second joke? You know, it makes no sense to me. It's very stupid. It's like, that is the biggest cope I've ever seen. Oh, you needed to see it in person. That's why they didn't get it. They just thought it was racist. It was a little criticism. And that criticism was so ridiculous that like not a lot of people even took it seriously, but yet you still have to find a way to cope with it, right? You can't just like live in it and just say fuck it.
Like that's really what it is. It's like you just really want people to go there live because that's the real fun.
Yeah.
The real fun is all us, a bunch of human beings, fucking around and having a good time.
Right.
As soon as you start taking it seriously and making it something that it's not, like I get why you're doing it because that has become a thing that people do today. But I'm just saying, like for your own mental health, it's not good for you to be engaging. Like I was saying about the Carlos thing, like just engaging in conflict. It's not good. It's not good for you. It's bad for you.
No, so if we criticize Joe Rogan, it's bad for us. Our mental health. It's bad for our mental health.
It's bad for his mental health.
It's bad for his mental health. This is coming from a guy who says the same 6 stories on every single fucking episode that he does. You know how many times I've heard him talk about how he discovered who Sam Kinison was when he was growing up? I've heard the story 1,000 fucking times. This guy practically has Alzheimer's, and he's sitting there telling us about our mental health when we critique his fucking oh-so-gracious comedy. And this is coming from a man who literally only does comedy in a bubble. Like, it's actually nuts. You good?
Yeah.
You're sitting all funky, but I like it. You know?
Sitting funky?
You guys should see it. She's like sitting in a pretzel right now in her chair. Her legs are like behind her head and all sorts of crazy shit happening. This last cope, this is a good one. We're just going to do a little bit of the cope. You know, I'm more focused on Joe's insane vape pool, and Tony has the faggiest cigarette draw I've ever seen in my entire life. And we'll end this Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe segment on this, and then we'll take a little bit of a bathroom break, right? A little bit of a pee break. Right? So listen to this, guys.
Watching that Russiagate shit.
Look at Joe.
They're still giving opinions on TV.
Right.
It's nuts.
Look at that fat old
no
vape rip. Look at this.
to be found.
Look at him hiding it. You saw that? He tries to hide it. Look at Joe. Why are you trying to hide that goddamn vape rip like we don't see that shit, Joe Rogan? And Jamie knows. Jamie cut that camera quick. You saw that? As soon as Joe went to go suck on that big old goddamn thing. Joe had one of these. He had one of them fat boy bars on him, right? He tried to hide it like this. Look, my hand ain't even big enough. And I got kind of big hands. Like, my hands are actually not small for how small of a guy I am. I'm 5'3". I have the hands of a man that's 6'5", you know? I can't hide this goddamn thing like this. Joe's sitting there trying to hide it. Look at him. Ooh, that's good shit. That's good shit. Joe, I love him trying to hide it like that. He looks very unprofessional, too. He looks like a 14-year-old who just got the vape for the first time, you know? A 14-year-old off camera handed that to him under the table. It was like, hurry up, hit that shit real quick and pass it back before the teacher see you. And he's trying to hide it like this. You know? They'll never know. It's 98 degrees out. You're holding your hands like this in front of your face like it's cold. We ain't buying it. We ain't buying it, Mr. Rogan.
Giving opinions on TV?
Right.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Look at
There's
him.
no repercussions to be found. They get to say whatever they want.
Watch
It's
Tony.
crazy.
Watch Tony. Look at this sig pool. Watch this.
The repercussion is no one takes him seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the lips.
And that's real. They've suffered that. I mean, we've seen that.
Oh, God. Wait until you see it. Look at that lip sticking out like that. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. Look at that. I don't like that. Dude, Tony, I do not like that at all. I do not like that. What are we doing with that? That's pufferfish mouth he's got right there. I don't like that. Do you have to drag a cigarette like that? It's been years since I've smoked a cigarette. I didn't quit smoking. Obviously, I vape. Sometimes I use nicotine products. So I never say I quit smoking. But I did quit cigarettes like 7 years ago, almost going on 8. It's been a long time since I even puffed one of them goddamn things. Is that how you do it?
What are you asking me
I don't
for?
know. I'm asking the audience. W's in the chat if you puff a cigarette like a fucking blowfish. You know, this is nuts over here. He takes a drag and goes, it sticks his whole shit out like he's ready to accept the largest piece. The largest piece.
Well, and you're taking it back out. Why you got to stick your lips back out to take it
I
out?
don't know. What was the cigarette stuck to your mouth? And you kind of had to pull it away from you. So your lips kind of got caught in that like recoil, right? God damn. They're saying he's hitting the goddamn cig like an Audrey Hepburn over here. Imagine, I could see Tony. Audrey Hepburn had that thing,
Yes,
right? She had the extender that came out. I could see Tony hitting a Cruella de Vil like that with the little extender like that. Okay, yeah. Color me black and white, Tony. Color me black and white. I like that. Look at this. It starts off with a very worried look. Is Joe Rogan going to look at the way I drag this cigarette right now? Yeah. Is anyone going to make fun of me online for the way that I drag my cigarette right now? Yeah. Oh, we don't want that. All right. Let's go back to the show.
As no one takes him seriously.
Look at that cigarette pull.
And that's real. They've suffered that. I mean, we've seen that.
That was a long one, too. He's hitting that shit for like 45 seconds like that. Long-ass cigarette drag. You know why, though? It's because he's smoking those American Spirits. You never smoked cigarettes like that. These American Spirits, they're for one, they're more expensive than regular cigarettes, right? But they're supposedly made with like all natural Indian tobacco, right? Those things, you'll be smoking an American Spirit for 47 minutes. I ain't kidding. Like, I'm not fucking with you. A regular cigarette, somebody's out there 5, maybe 10, right? Yo, an American Spirit, I'm not kidding. Realistically, you're like 15 minutes, 17 minutes, you're out there smoking a goddamn American. If you smoke it to the butt, that's a 47-minute ordeal. You're smoking that goddamn cigarette forever, okay?
People that are lazy must really like those, other than they cost more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you figure you're getting the most bang for your buck out of that,
Well,
right?
you're getting the best break. Your cigarette
If
break.
your cigarette break is 1 cigarette long and your 1 cigarette is an hour and a half, then yeah, they last. Look, they're even saying in the chat they last like 15 minutes at American Spirit. Those things will last forever. Compared to a Newport, you could smoke a Newport 100. A Newport 100. I don't know if you've ever seen a Newport 100. That cigarette is 1.5 feet long. A Newport 100. People are carrying them around in boxes like this. And you could smoke a Newport 100 in 6 minutes. You could smoke one, right? Especially if you got DSLs like Tony, right? You cannot smoke an American Spirit that quick. He has to drag this cigarette that hard.
How do you know that's what he smokes? He talks about it.
I'm just judging by the cigarette pull.
Oh.
You know, that's a hard fucking pull.
It's crazy.
Well, the repercussion is
Hit
no
it,
one takes
Tony.
him seriously.
1, 2,
And
3,
that's real.
4.
They've suffered that. I mean,
30 minutes later. You know, SpongeBob, 30 minutes later.
We've seen that in real time. And I think the pandemic was the big wake-up call for a lot of people.
Honestly, we don't even have to do any more cope. I've heard enough cope from these guys. We'll just end this Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe segment on that. Somebody in the chat said they can't wait for their Joe Rogan close-up. There it is. The Joe Rogan close-up. I mean, I can't think of a better close-up. Joe Rogan. Let's give it up for the boys. Tony Hinchcliffe and Joe Rogan hanging out in their hug box. And we're going to take a little bit of a break, right? Because I actually have to pee. I have to pee out of my wiener. So we're going to take a little bit of a bathroom break. And then what do we got next on here? We're going to be doing We Might Be Drunk. That's our second main story. And then we're going to be checking out a little bit of Story Wars. Dude, you guys have to stick around for these time codes we got coming out of Story Wars, man. Everyone's getting sexually assaulted on goddamn Story Wars this week. So make sure you stick around for that. What's a good song we could play for the goddamn music break? I'm kind of digging this one right here. What do we got? Some Bunky Pop by Sleigh Bells. Got some beats. Oh, wait, what happened here? Oh, the camera got knocked out of focus. You remember when you bumped it earlier?
Yeah.
And you were like pointing at it? You were like, yo, I just bumped the camera on accident. It was just completely out of focus. It's not a big deal. I don't really use that angle anyway. I use it as like the main wide angle.
Sorry about that.
We hardly use that angle at all. Welcome back to Lost Ox Media, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. We had to use the bathroom and get some of that kind of stuff. On top of that, we had to, prepare ourselves for these next segments. And we do have like some announcements. We like to say, like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you think about the show. If you want to be a member, you can be a member over at lostox.media. All the shows are uploaded with the weight room music, the bathroom break music, you know, all that good stuff. If an episode gets taken down from YouTube from copyright, you could always watch them in full over at the website. It's $2.50 a month to become a member. Pretty much just sharing support for us, you know what I mean? Showing support for us. But for that $2.50, you get the uncut episodes. You also get discounts on merch, and you could buy merch from the OG line, our first merch line that we started the show with, that we do not sell to the public anymore. So on top of that, we would like you to join the Discord so you can chat with us and hang out with us and all of our friends. That link is in the bio. Moving on, we're going to be getting into our next segment. This is going to be Story Wars. We're going to check out some Story Wars before we get into we might be lacking chemistry. This fucking goddamn, we might be drunk. That's what I'm calling it from now on. We might be lacking chemistry.
I can't wait to see what that's about.
Oh my God. It's the guests that they had this week. Those guests fucking goddamn Mark and Sam just had no fucking chemistry with these guys at all. It was kind of crazy. It was very awkward, and you could tell that not only were the guests not having a good time, but Mark and Sam kind of weren't really having all that great of a time either. So it's just a lot of good stuff to cover. But before we get into all that, I want to check out some Story Wars with you guys. This Story Wars was a goddamn doozy, guys. There's like a bunch of people whipping out their dicks during this episode of Story Wars, right? I don't know if you guys keep up with Story Wars like we do. First of all, Ashley loves Story Wars. Ashley loves herself some goddamn Story Wars. I don't know what it is. I think she might like Louis J. Gomez better than me, whatever the hell the situation is. But we got some good time codes over there. On top of the sexual assault on our eyes, right? Red Band was sexually assaulting everybody's ears this episode. Red Band was the guest storyteller on Story Wars this week. Yes, I am talking about Red Band from Kill Tony. And it went just as bad as you thought it would. You know how, like, I always thought that Tony was being too hard on Red Band. When he would be like, shut the fuck up, Red Band. Anytime Red Band would say something, Tony'd be like, shut the fuck up. Don't even think about saying anything. You suck at this. Just stick to the soundboard, right? When I saw this, I go, oh no, Tony knows exactly what he's doing by keeping Red Band quiet, because Red Band fucking, if you give that motherfucker an inch as far as comedy's concerned, he's going to take a goddamn mile. And what do I mean by that? He's going to do the most unfunny fucking thing you can possibly imagine. In this episode of Story Wars, he starts the unfunny by the way he reads the stories that they give him. Listen to the way he reads these goddamn things.
She's dead. Alex, story number 2.
Story number 2.
On my 11th birthday, my mom came into the bathroom when I was taking a bath to give me my present, and I lost my shit and started screaming at her to get out. But then I felt really bad because I really wanted that present.
Now you understand why Tony always tells Red Band to shut the fuck up every chance he gets here? You see what I'm talking about here? This is what I'm saying. You give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. They were nice enough to let you come on stage and give you a microphone for once. Because Tony, he makes that mic time very limited on Kill Tony. And Red Band ain't doing it nowhere else. What, you want to listen to him on his fucking live show? Virtual Red Band? Ain't nobody want to watch that. You know? Because that's what you're going to get. Why did you do that? Why are you reading the stories like that? To Red Band, he thinks that this is so fucking funny.
Is he 12?
You know what it is? Is that you guys, I hope that people see this the same way I see it. You know the way Lemaire Lee acts? Like, not just online, but if you ever see like anything of him on Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast and stuff, he always acts like a shy, timid kid. Like, they'll be like, Lemaire, read your dates on there. And he goes, hey, I'm Lemaire Lee. I'm going to be over at the thing, and you could watch our podcast, Panties in the Mouth. And Shane's like, speak up. And Lemaire will be like, because he's all awkward. He doesn't know how to act, right? He's fat and retarded and black and whatever, right? Okay, that's Lemaire shit. Red Band, to me, is like the white version of Lemaire. He's like a white, gross, somewhat fat nerd, right, who thinks that stupid, childish shit is funny. And they both love anime porn. They both love porn, period. Lemaire and Red Band probably love them some porn, dude. So that's what he is to me. He's like the white version of Lemaire Lee, right?
On my 11th birthday, my mom came into the bathroom when I was taking a bath to give me my present, and I lost my shit and started screaming at her to get out. But then I felt really bad because I really wanted that present.
Because I really wanted that present. I mean, nothing screams pedophile more than the way you just read that sentence. If Red Band ever got accused of being a pedophile, they would play this time code from this show and go, ain't no way a man who's reading stories like this never fucked no goddamn kids. Now, let's move on to some sexual assault. Why don't we? Let's give it up for sexual assault. Guys, if you guys are not Gas Digital members over at gasdigital.com. Is that what it is? Gasdigital.com?
I don't know.
It's Lewis. I don't know. He might have a .net. It might be gasdigital.trash. I have no idea. If you ain't members of gasdigital.com, you're going to be missing out on this fucking awesome shit right here. I'm a member, so I get to see the shit unpixelated. Lucky me, right? You guys don't get to see the shit unpixelated because this is goddamn YouTube. Watch what Ari Shaffir does when they find out that this story right here was his. Listen to this.
Not true. That's what he wants you to think. That was a crazy waste of a vote. Now I think it's Q only because I feel like he had no intention with his vote.
Yeah.
He was just like, whatever it is.
Shit, man. That's a fucking. You want to double down on that?
There we go. Brian Q.
Oh, you guys don't know what you're dealing with yet. You guys don't know what you're fucking dealing with yet.
It could be you. Oh, Lewis. I thought it was Big J the whole time. What? That was my first instinct. Alex, whose story was story number one?
What are you barking at me for?
Story number 2 belongs to Ari Shaffir.
Now, bam, Ari Shaffir, you get an eye full of cock. Look at James McCann over here. Look at James McCann and Q, both of them flabbergasted. They don't know what to do. James McCann has an eye full of the nastiest looking Jewish cockles he's ever seen in his goddamn life. Ari's over here. Look at this. Look at this. He's doing a Roman salute. Look at him looking into the camera like this. He's a sexual fucking predator, and I will not stand for him being free any longer. He should be arrested for this. Is this not, if I go to a comedy show, I didn't sign up to just get my eyes fucked by your big, nasty Jewish balls. And I seen the unedited one. I hate to tell you guys, for research purposes, I had to see the unedited one. Unfortunately, I had to verify its contents. We had to verify authenticity. So I had to see the original one. Dude, he has the nastiest fucking balls. Dude, his balls are like 8 times larger than his dick. But his dick is like still kind of big somehow. It's like weird, right? So he has like elephantitis balls. It's like 2 grapefruits sitting in like a flesh bag.
There's probably something wrong with him.
I would imagine. He's probably like sat on them one too many times or something like that, right? James McCann wants none of this. James McCann is a nice, wholesome Christian man, yeah? He's a fucking Australian, yeah? Yeah, James is like real big into the faith, dude. James don't like this. James don't like this. At least you think James don't like this. Come to find out, James like this a lot more than you think James like this. All right? Now, look at this. We'll see it again. And no one's expecting this, especially if you're in the crowd. If I'm in the crowd, I'm calling the police immediately. I'm calling the police immediately. I'm reporting a sexual assault. I didn't sign up for this. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I still might have my kid out at that time. Who knows? Who knows? And if the kid's not supposed to be there, maybe I snuck them in. Maybe I snuck my child into the facility because I wanted my child to have a good time. I didn't want my child to see your fucking giant cock and balls. This is nuts.
Number 2 belongs to Ari Shaffir.
He don't even care. He don't even care.
Look at that.
He looks like that crazy cat from Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know, the fucking weird cat that scares him all the time? The cat that wears like the bow tie?
I didn't watch that.
Oh, Courage the Cowardly Dog is a good one, man. Ari Shaffir sexually assaulting everyone. Now, look at this. Red Band don't even want to look. Look at Red Band's sour puss. Red Band got that bitter beer face, that lemon face, bro. Red Band, this is why they call it a lemon party. Because when you see them dicks, it makes you sour. You go, I don't like that. I don't like that. James McCann contemplating his entire life right now. James over here doesn't know what just happened. He doesn't know if he's gay anymore, if he's straight anymore. James has a wife and 3 children at home. He feels like he just betrayed all of them right now. His Catholic guilt is eating him up inside because the dick really wasn't even that bad. You know, when he saw it, he goes, in my mind, the dick wasn't even really that bad, mate. You know, it wasn't even that bad. What does that say about me as a Christian? You know, I'm Australian, mate.
It's like, Ari, you have such a big dick, but I wouldn't want to have whatever is between your legs. I wish my dick was that big, but I don't wish my dick looked like that.
Maybe I wish it was a prettier proportioned one. Maybe I misunderstood the game.
Say something, James.
Well,
say something, James. James don't even want to say anything. Is he going to say something?
Milestones.
Pick up the
was
mic.
The first naked cock on Story Wars.
I'm Australian.
Right. 99-1.
Damn.
Wow.
What was the present?
The present.
That's all he has to say about that dick. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. You know the Damn Daniel video? You never seen those either? That's how offline Ashley is.
Hey, Ashley.
She's never seen Damn Daniel, bro. The Pope, they're saying in the fucking chat, the Pope does not approve. Yeah, James McCann's going to hell off of this. James McCann's going to hell. He stared at a bare flaccid penis 2 feet away from his face, and he felt no shame in it. That's a treason against God. As far as I'm concerned, that's a punishable offense by hell, eternity in hell. Okay, so now James McCann is gay because Ari showed him his dick. And, you know, that I had a feeling when I was watching this that that seeing of the dick was going to culminate into something inside of James, right? I had a feeling it was going to spark something within him, right? Because he's a good, wholesome Christian man. But these are always the ones that fall to the gay side the fastest, you know? It's like a preacher at a fucking, like, a mega church worth tens of millions of dollars. You find out he's the gayest guy in Wisconsin, right? It's always like that. Now, James might be a little bit on that gay shit, you know? James might be over here thinking about that gay shit. And I mean, nothing says you thinking about that dick more than this. Listen to this, guys.
Story number 3.
Story number 3 belongs to James McCann.
James McCann whipping out his tiny little schmecky. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Now look at their faces. It's not the same reaction that they got from Ari. Ari's dick got away. Ari's dick like shamed Q. Q was like, oh shit. He like had to hide from it, right? And this one, James whips out his little fucking guy, right? Q goes, oh, hell no. He goes, this motherfucker bust out this tiny ass little dick. Ari Shaffir goes, he stole my bit. Ari goes, he stole my fucking bit. He goes, Carlos Mencia did the same shit to me back in 95. And now you're doing it to me again in 2026. James, he stole my bit. Ari pissed. Ari goes, ain't no way you just goddamn busted out that schmeckle on me. And look at, of course, now Red Band can look. Now Red Band can look because he goes, oh, it's smaller than mine. So I can look now. Every one of them trashes James for how small his dick is. He even puts it away premature. He don't stick it out like Ari did a whole Nazi salute. Ari goes, Sieg Heil, when he busts out his dick. James goes, like, James flashed his dick the same way that the post office opens on the weekend for like 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Like the post office, and obviously I'm saying that as like in scale. You know, 2 minutes of the post office being open is about 0.38 seconds of James flashing his dick. You get the comparison? I had to explain the joke to you. Shit. No, I'm just kidding. So James is over here.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like, for real.
James a freak, man. Like, I love that time code because of how long it is, you know?
Story number 3
Look at
belongs
James.
to James McCann.
All of them laughing. Look at that.
Woof, 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 woof.
Woof, 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 woof.
I was so scared it was smaller than it normally is. I had to put it away very quickly. It's usually a very big penis.
We ain't buying that.
Uncircumcised.
Yeah. No, I had a very mild circumcision in my early 30s.
Yeah. I think
I had a mild circumcision. I had a mild circumcision in my early 30s. I can't do my Australian right now. I will work on it. That is fucking hilarious. James just goes, oh, it's too small. My peck is too small, mate. You had to put it back, mate. Fucking dingoes on the shrimp on the Barbie. He's got shrimp on the Barbie. James McCann busting out his shrimp on the Barbie. Okay, I like that. All of them making fun of that small schmeckle.
I thought I saw a baby kangaroo's head poking out of it.
Come on now. Come on now. We must move on with the show.
Joey.
What have you done?
You've turned me gay, mate. You've turned me gay. What have you done? He looks like the most lost man right now. What have you done, mate? You've turned me into a homosexual. How am I supposed to face my family like this, mate? You've turned me into homosexual.
Oh, that was we must move on with the show.
Joey.
What have you done? What have you begun? You've changed the show for the next 100 episodes, let me tell you that.
Can't wait for episode 200 where it's vaginas.
Kerryn Feehan's vagina. Kerryn Feehan gonna be on that bitch. Story number 3 belongs to Kerryn Feehan. She gets up, pulls her pants down. It's like a fucking monster. It's like, starts eating everybody on the stage. Everybody's like, whoa, what the fuck? Put it away. Kerryn Feehan, trailer park rat. Now look, James, I told you they were gonna start making fun of that schmeckle, right? Miss Pat comes out to make a goddamn special appearance. The Miss Fat Black Pat comes out to make a goddamn special appearance on the goddamn show. And the first thing she's going to do is talk about James' tiny little thing. Listen to this.
Why y'all white boys up here showing y'all little bitty dicks?
Why y'all white boy? Now James don't know what to do. James don't know what to do. See how far away Ari had to get? Ari goes, oh man, there's a fucking angry big black woman on the stage. He goes, I better get the fuck up out of here. I know what happens. You get in that bitch's way. Imagine you get in between a big black bitch like this and a plate of catfish. You missing fingers by the end of that. I'm just saying, no racism here. I love that. She goes, why y'all white boys always got to come out and bust out y'all tiny little dicks like this? James looking up at her like his mammy. He goes, I'm going to get whipped, ain't I? I'm going to get my ass whipped, ain't I?
Why y'all white boys up here showing y'all little bitty dicks?
Mine is usually a lot bigger than it was.
Sir, if that was big, it ain't no black people in the world.
I don't
shit
get
was
that.
so little, you scared me.
I didn't either.
That shit was so little, you scared me, child. I love that. James don't know what to do. James just embarrassed his whole family in this. He's going to go back home to his wife, and his wife is going to fucking divorce him for one, doing the most unchristian thing you could possibly do, flashing a crowd of people. And number 2, that tiny little thing. She's going to be like, hell no. And you're uncircumcised. Well, I got a mild circumcision in my third. No, we're divorced.
That shit wasn't even suckable. I would swallow that.
Damn.
I'm serious. I don't
Miss
know.
Pat,
I don't know where you was at when God was giving out dick, but
I promise I have a good sized penis most of the time.
That was nuts, nigga. That was all nuts.
James, what's happening to you right now is every white guy's nightmare. Like literally.
This really is like a nightmare type situation. Like this isn't even what like reality actually is. This is a guy is sleeping and picturing him in front of like his whole class in nothing but underwear, right? And everybody's going, "Oh my God, his bulge is so small," right? Notice how I said the underwear because we can't say that children are naked on YouTube. Okay, I'm joking. But that's so funny. This really is like nightmare fuel. Like this is what everybody pictures in there. Now, the girl equivalent, same thing. Picture if you were in front of your class in your underwear. Everybody's like, what the fuck is even that, right? You're in middle school. You could be the hottest chick in the middle school. Everyone's still going to make fun of you in class.
Yeah.
Look at how stupid you look in your underwear. We're all wearing regular clothes. You're an idiot, right? This is nightmare.
James, what's happening to you right now is every white guy's nightmare. Like literally.
You gotta stop. I'm gonna come if you keep talking like that.
This is the nightmare people wake up with.
I didn't know this could happen outside of a video.
He ain't got enough to suck, but he got enough to teabag a bitch.
He ain't got enough to suck, but he got enough to teabag a bitch. Let's give it up for Miss Pat. Dude, I love Miss Pat. Are we gonna get the claps? Let me get the claps. There you go. Giving it up for Miss Pat. That's gonna end our Story Wars segment. We just wanted to do a quick one, you know, the sexual harassment. They're in the chat right now going off on Kerryn Feehan. They're saying, Elias, release the Kerryn Feehan files. The one guy, the comment that made me laugh a little bit while we were watching the clip, the guy goes, I like the fact that Elias is trying to hide that Kerryn Feehan has a human tail. I love that.
She's a tail?
No, he's making a joke. That's why I thought it was funny. Trust me, if she had a tail, I'll fucking tell you all about it. If I'm missing something, join the Discord and provide clips. A link in bio. We're going to move on to our last main story. This is We Might Be Lacking Chemistry. You know, we might be drunk boys over there. This is Mark Norman and Sam Morrill. Now, you're excited about this, huh?
Kinda.
They're excited about it in the chat, too. I see people in the chat going, I had to look up the guests before. I just wanted to make sure. They said, oh, it's Ken Marino and David Wayne. Those guys are actually very funny. Ken Marino and David Wayne, they started their careers in like an improv group in college. And then from there, out of college, they ended up getting a TV show. The TV show was called The State. It was kind of like a cult classic. Then from there, they went on to do a bunch of movies and stuff like that. They had their own things. I think David Wayne actually went on to do Super Jail as well, which was an Adult Swim show. I think David Wayne is like the character inspiration for like the warden from Super Jail. I'll show you Super Jail some other time. Very funny Adult Swim show. And then they went on to do this show called Party Down. And Party Down was another cult classic that people liked. It like came out, wasn't as popular when it first came out, and then people found it on Netflix and they watched the shit out of it.
I feel like maybe I've seen that.
They had like a catering business.
Yeah, I've
and
seen that.
There was like a comedy based off of them doing the catering business.
Yes, I've watched Party Down.
So this is kind of where Ken Marino and David Wayne come from. They're also like
I'm gonna recognize.
You're gonna 100% recognize them. They're also like a comedy duo. They write stuff together. I think they wrote The State together. I think they wrote Party Down together. They kind of just work together in that capacity, writing movies and different things like that. They're here to promote a movie called like, I don't know, Gail Chase and the Celebrity Sex Pest or some crazy shit. The movie is like 3 pages long, the title is. You know, I can't get over that, first of all. Second of all, you're going to see it from the rip. If you pay attention enough, you'll see. The only reason these guys are here is because they had like a publicist that put them on like a podcast little tour, like a press junket, right? And that's how they ended up on We Might Be Drunk. So these guys don't even know each other. And you're going to see that right out the rip in these goddamn time codes. These guys are very unfamiliar with each other, lacking chemistry out the goddamn ass straight from the rip. First of all, if you're Sam Morrill and you look like this, you got to hang it up. I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's like old Nickelodeon cartoon character right there. What is this, fucking Recess? He looks like a character from Recess. You know the show.
I know the show.
I know you know it. I know Ashley knows.
Hey, Ashley. Ashley.
All right, I'm bugging out for comedic effect, of course. This is not actually how I act, in case you guys didn't know. So listen to this. This is the intro right here. Very awkward, very fun. Mark and Sam, please take it away.
True. True.
What are you going to do? Oh, is our guest here?
I guess so. You need a drink? How you feeling?
I don't know. How about you? We'll see if the guest drink.
Very excited right out the rip, right? All right, those are guests? I guess. I think it is. I guess so. They sound super ecstatic for these guys to be here. Right away, red flags.
I'll have a drink.
Okay.
If not, I'll probably chill.
I heard a fun fact about, it's got to pee, about sleeping.
Yeah.
I slept like 7.5 hours, which when you have a kid is a miracle.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I feel so tired. I feel wiped. And I looked it up. And it said you actually feel the way you feel from the night before sleep.
Is that true?
Or the day before. Hey, come on in.
Come in.
Thing right now?
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
You're talking right now?
You jump right into the orgy.
You're recording right now?
Yes, sir.
This is happening right now?
In front of your eyes.
Right away, you hear Sam. Holy shit! Like they're like kind of being very open about this. They're like, "What the fuck is even this right now?"
Yeah.
And you've seen Ken Marino and a bunch of shit. This is him. This is how he is. They typecast him as this kind of like annoying, upbeat, kind of positive guy, right? And they don't like this. These two do not like this. All right. They're coming off of hangovers from the night before. You hear Mark, or the doctor says that you actually wake up feeling the same way you felt the night before. Really? Because sometimes I fall asleep sick. I wake up feeling great. You know, I don't know. So I don't know what the fuck kind of doctor you're going to.
In the bathroom, so I'm not ready to go.
No, you come right here, and he'll sit here when he's done peeing or pooping, whatever we're doing here.
That's true. That's true.
It
He
was.
could be doing a line.
I said peeing or pooping. Hey, Ken.
Hey, hi, Mark. Nice to meet you. Great head of hair.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
Back at you.
Oh, thanks.
Really?
You guys are just riddled with hair.
Riddle. Hey, ladies, how are you? Hi.
What is this?
What is this? The guy still hasn't sat down yet. Holy shit. Dude, Mark and Sam are losing their minds right now. They have to be. They're doing the Joe Rogan right now. Sit down. Put the mic next to your mouth. Now. Mark is over. They're both trying to stare in the direction. Well, what do you mean? We're here every day. We don't see anything different. Yeah, we know, asshole. It's his first time here. Be more accommodating. Why don't you guys stand up when you go to shake the guy's hand? That's probably what he's signaling to you right here. He's obviously a little older than you guys. He wants some respect. You go and shake his hand sitting down like that. Mark just got done farting in his hand. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm Mark Norman. You don't stand up for this? Goddamn asshole.
This is our studio. You got to talk into the mic. You've done this before, right?
Yeah.
You have to talk. I was talking over there. I don't know what the hell.
He's Jewish.
You have to talk into the mic. You've done this before, he says. Oh my God, what an asshole. That is actually crazy. And you could see it in Ken's face. Ken goes, oh, whoa, guy, I just fucking got here. You know, they're not your comedy friends. They don't know the fucking deal. He hasn't done your show 9 times like Dave Attell has.
Yeah.
You know, Dave Attell can't wait to sit down. Okay? You know, these guys cannot wait to sit down. That's why you wrangle them in so easy. They're all goddamn running spot to spot all over New York. They want to sit down. A comedian's life is fucking spot to spot in a city like New York. These guys are like movie stars and shit. This guy's living on Easy Street. He goes, everywhere I go is slow motion. What do you want me to sit down for already? Telling me to do this. Goddamn shit. And watch, it gets even more awkward. They offer him a drink.
With hair.
Riddle. Hey, ladies, how are you? Hi.
What is this?
This is our studio. You got to talk into the mic. You've done this before, right?
Yeah.
You guys are unorthodox. I was talking over there. I don't know what the hell.
He's Jewish. Yeah, we got a fun studio. If you want a drink, we got you. Ladies, if you need a cocktail or a water.
Where do you want David to sit? Because
Right
there.
Oh, shit.
We spread it out.
Split it up. All right, ready? Airplane mode.
Please.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
she's
Bam.
fun.
That's it.
All right.
Just like
You heard him right away. Where do you want David to sit? We want him to sit opposite of you. He goes, oh, God. David ain't going to like this one. You know? Everything for these guys is going wrong so far. The hosts already talk to you like assholes. They didn't tell you where to sit, but they're expecting you to know what the fuck is going on. The other producer had to fix your mic. They're pissed off about that. Mark's over here assholing it up, offering you a drink. You don't pay attention to him. That's going to get him pissed. The whole thing.
Or Legacy, except with not food, but with just a phone.
Bam.
Yeah.
Airplane mode.
Doesn't work as well with the phone.
Well, for you.
Yeah. It's funny. The Knicks are cooking, and then we my friend's in town for the
awkward, right?
Yes.
Crazy.
His face was like, what the fuck?
Dude, you could cut it with a goddamn knife. The tension, the awkwardness, whatever you want. It's like a thick fog. You just saw it down.
Your date?
David, sit right here.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disclosure's a different movie.
I have to, I'm going to chomp in this phone, so I have to get rid of this gum.
Oh, yeah. Throw it in the ashtray, maybe.
Is that real smelling salt?
Yeah, take a hit. It'll wake you up. I saw Josh Hart hitting that.
Is that what? That's what I was like.
Notice how off the wall these guys like came in. They're like kids with ADHD. So it's like I almost don't even blame Mark and Sam for the way that they're acting right now, because these guys come in like fucking 5-year-olds, bro. They go, Ken's over there. What's this do? What's this do? What's that button do? Flipping switches over there. What the fuck are you talking? I have gum in my mouth. Why'd you come in with gum in your mouth, Ken? Come on, Ken, please. Now look at Mark's face over here. Hey. This is not comedy. Mark looks like he's having a stroke. Guy over here has some gum in his mouth. Mark's going to lose his mind.
I was ready for him to get rid of it.
Oh, yeah, I know you were. Ashley loves a good mouth noise.
I saw Josh Hart hitting that.
Is that what? That's what I was like.
Don't put it too close to your nose, dude.
It's strong.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah, I saw Josh. I was like, what the hell was that?
That's what he does.
That guy's got energy. Hey, David, what's up? Sam.
Hey, Mark.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for popping in.
Right now, David, it's recording.
We're on.
Here we are.
We slide right in.
Now he goes, oh, hey, Dave, come on in. It's recording. Hold on. I'm just going to get off camera. What the fuck?
He's going to the bathroom.
He's going to throw away the gum.
Oh.
He's going to throw away the gum. But the first thing Mark said was, Mark goes, you could throw it in the ashtray. Now look at Mark. Mark's over here. Holy shit. Imagine getting an angry voicemail from Mark Norman. Hey, man, it wasn't cool what you did back there. You're chewing the gum and you're jumping out you're going out of the camera frame. What the hell, man? It's not comedy.
Oh, you got a garbage right here. Hey, you guys are a ball of energy.
I like to slide right in when I'm talking about sex.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. I shoot.
Oh, I thought you were gonna sing.
Zip zop.
I thought you were gonna sing. He said, I mean, come on. These guys are the greatest, dude. As soon as Mark says, you guys are a ball of energy, he goes, let's break into a doo-wop real quick. You know, there's nothing like it. Holy shit.
It's kind of funny.
This is like listening to, you know that meme noise that's like got all the cartoon sound effects in one thing? It's going like, it's like a crash.
Sure, yeah.
This is like listening to every cartoon sound effect at the same time as having these guys on the goddamn show.
Sex.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were gonna sing.
Zip zop zow.
You guys are in a band, aren't you?
Yeah. It's called the Middle-Aged Dad Jam Band.
Middle-aged dad.
Middle-aged dad jam band. That's what it's called.
That's right.
Mad GM.
Mad JB. You're looking
Mad
at it right
JB.
there. We're singing. Oh, Grease.
Yeah.
Hey, a couple of dilfs. I love that song.
Yeah.
Now they're going, Ken's like, oh, shh, shh, shh. He goes, listen to the song we're playing. Yeah, dads that have bands do this kind of shit. They go, yeah, I'm in a band. They act all nonchalant. Then they go, you want to hear it? You go, no, I'm not really ready. They go, just listen to it real quick. And then they put it on. And then you go, yeah, no, it sounds good. And they cut you out. They go, shh, shh, this is the best part. Hold on. Shh, shh, shh. And then now you're stuck for 35 minutes having to listen to your fucking uncle's gay-ass band. You know, this is like what's happening right now.
He's got a music video.
Yo, Ken is so focused right now. You put on his band and he's like a kid watching Coco Melon. He goes, I'm locked in. It's like, dude, it's your own band. Quit sucking your own dick like that. Mark's in hell. Mark's in absolute hell right now, and he's about to say this. Listen to this.
We do a whole variety of songs from the past.
All right, I am very uncomfortable.
All right.
Wow.
Why is it
You
uncomfortable?
guys are grooving and vibing. It's
uncomfortable for you?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you're having too much fun. It's awkward.
Is that a new?
You're having too much fun. It's awkward. Yeah, my guy. Look, Mark goes, I'm uncomfortable right now. Ken goes, why? And this is what he's doing on the screen in front of all of them. He goes, why are you uncomfortable right now? I don't know, because you're fucking wailing your lungs out with like 9 other people that I don't know. This guy's old as hell wearing a fucking sleeveless shirt. It's like, come on, man. This is awkward as fuck. There's a flute player, a trumpet player. This bitch is literally playing nothing. Oh, no, she has a violin. My bad. Okay. You know, this is awkward, dude. I would be like, guys, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm these guys. I said, that's it. We're not doing this. Oh, shit. They're saying that Kerryn Feehan actually does have a tail. We will be coming back to that. Do not let me forget.
Tail.
We're a little bit in the middle of something right now, but if Kerryn Feehan, they're saying, Elias, you made me Google Kerryn Feehan's tail with a fucking goddamn throw up emoji, right? In the chat right now. I mean, that throw up emoji is kind of making me feel like you saw something, right? If she has a tail, I need to know about it.
I need to see the tail.
I know. We might have to Google that later. Now, listen to this, dude. The whole point is for them to plug the movie, right? These guys start talking about everything else except for the movie. It gets to the point to where the guys, Mark and fucking David, have to be like, you guys know that we're here to just talk about our movie, right? Like, what are we doing here? Listen to this.
Read the situation. If someone's giving you a bad vibe, you just got to walk away.
Yeah.
I was on the train with outside Steve from the Comedy Cellar. We're on the train. There's a crazy guy fucking with people, and he's like, he just fucks with them back. And I was like, what are you doing?
That's crazy.
We're going to get fucking like that's, you go to the other car.
Yeah, there's no upside to that.
Yeah.
What, are you going to change the guy's mind?
It was fun. It was fun. He got sodomized, but it was still fun.
Yeah, it's still,
yeah.
Well, sometimes that's fun.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Sometimes
it can be fun.
Yeah.
He's a gay man. Outside Steve, friend.
Yeah.
Wow, we really shut it down with that comment.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, we really shut it down with that comment, Mark.
Jews rule!
Oh, wait. It said Jews rule. I meant for this one. Because that comment was ass. I love that so much. I hope we're on the right time code. Yeah, we might plug your movie. This is the right one. I love that. He shuts that down. Yeah, he got sodomized.
Sometimes.
The fucking Ken just gives him the whole, like, that's when you know it's bad. When somebody, like, gives you that slow, like, to look at you, that's you're fucking, you might as well just jump off a bridge at that point.
It can be fun.
Yeah.
He's a gay man. Outside Steve, friend.
Yeah.
Wow, we really shut it down with that comment.
Oh, yeah. You guys, I guess, homophobic.
Well, the movie's coming out. That's
the movie's coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, movie.
So what's the Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass?
It's in theaters.
July 10th.
I don't know. When does this come out?
All over the world.
2 weeks.
I mean, all over the city. All over
two
the
comes out in 2 weeks? This show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass coming out July 10th.
Look at that. Sam doesn't even know when the movie comes out. He's like literally guessing. The guy goes, well, whoa, wait. When's this one come out? What date from now? They go, we don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Oh, okay. 2 weeks? Oh, 2 weeks? Okay. It's still not going to be out. Make sure you see it on July 10th. Sam is sitting there literally going, the movie is already in theaters, right? Like, we're plugging it because, like, it's out, right? They go, no. What are you talking about?
Show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass coming out July 10th.
I love that. Hold up.
Come out.
All over the world.
2 weeks.
It's in theaters.
July 10th.
I don't know. When does this come out?
All over the world.
2 weeks.
I mean, all over the city. All over
two
the
comes out in 2 weeks? This show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass coming out July 10th.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to know what it's about?
Please.
It's about a woman who lives in the Midwest, and she has a celebrity pass agreement with her fiance.
Oh, yeah.
Which means that, he can have sex with a particular celebrity if he happens to have the chance. As it turns out, he does have the chance, and he takes it literally, and he does it. And it puts this woman, Gail Daughtry, played by Zoe Deutsch, into a little bit of a situation. So she ends up in Los Angeles, where a psychic convinces her that she needs to even the score by finding her celebrity pass, John Hamm. And then she goes on this epic journey to go find John Hamm and fuck him.
This guy's never heard of an elevator pitch in his goddamn life, dude. He goes, you guys want to know what it's about? Yeah, sure. He speed reads the whole fucking script to the guy. Speed reads the entire first act of the fucking movie to him. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Like, Mark is asleep. Look at him. He's literally just waking up. Mark's going, he goes, wait, what was the movie about? Hold on. He goes, you finished? That was it? Imagine, you're supposed to elevator pitch these goddamn things. You understand the concept of an elevator pitch, right, Ashley? Come on, this guy's not, that's the longest elevator ride of my life. How many floors was that elevator pitch? 20? 25? What the fuck, dude? I love that. Sam's looking at him like he wants to kill him. Mark's over here half asleep. Ken's locked in because Ken's the other half of the movie. And this guy goes, and that's what it's about. Cricket. Cricket. What?
Ask John Hamm, and then she goes on this journey, epic journey to go find John Hamm and fuck him.
Oh, fun. That's a great premise.
Yeah.
I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Now I got to know if she fucks Ham.
Well, then you're going to have to tune in. You're going to have to go to the
If you want to know what
theatre.
happens, you have to buy a ticket to
Buy a ticket to the film.
Let's go see it, dude.
Let's do it.
July
I'm
10th,
down.
we're going.
July 10th, please. And
Theaters
bring
are
it
back.
and tell everybody on this
Everyone has to go
podcast to
see
do the
it.
same.
We will.
We all got to go see it. I'm going to go see it.
What's
Oh, yeah?
Fuck no.
theaters it's opening up in or
Yeah,
what?
it's like decent number of theaters.
Yeah.
Theaters are back, baby. People
Sony
are going
Pictures
out.
Classics. It'd be all over the country.
If you like to laugh, and I can tell that you guys like to laugh. See? Exhibit A.
Love that.
Context clues. I could tell because he laughed. Go see this movie.
And I have a little bit of an announcement. This is exclusive to this podcast.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Tickets for the movie are going to be available on internet.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at that.
Hey.
You can see the movie online, I guess. I don't even know what that means.
Me neither.
What does that mean? Tickets to the movie will be available on internet. On internet. That's literally all he said. Tickets to the movie will be available on internet. What does that mean? Does that mean I can buy the ticket online and then go to the theater and see it? Does that mean I can buy it and watch it online, like in my house? Is it going to be on streamers? A lot of stuff is on internet. You know, I don't know what he means by this.
I don't either.
I'll tell you an exclusive right now. It's all going to be on the interwebs. What do you mean by that, sir? And they go, oh, Mark goes, oh.
Exclusive to this podcast.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Tickets for the movie are going to be available on internet.
Thanks, Grandpa. Look at Mark's face. This blew Mark's mind. Mark goes, whoa. This blew Mark's mind. Available on internet.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at him.
Whoa. Hey.
Wow.
This is blowing my mind.
Breaking.
This is blowing. He actually said that. I have to soundbite that one. Oh, this is blowing my mind. That's a great soundbite. This is blowing my mind. Oh.
News.
All right. Very exciting.
And what do you think they're going to go for?
Well, I have a special.
We don't give a fuck about the goddamn price of the tickets. Dude, look at this next one. It's funny. I was watching Legion of Skanks this past week, right? Because Tristan Bowling has now taken Ari Shafir's place. Let me tell you something about this Legion of Skanks and Tristan Bowling joining the goddamn Legion of Skanks. Mark my goddamn words. Tristan will not be able to hang with those guys long term. They will bully him. He will start saying stupid shit on the show. Lewis is going to tell him to shut the fuck up a bunch of times. On top of that, he's going to be getting drunk during the show.
He's gonna like flip out.
He's going to lose his mind. He might kill himself. He might do a big old bag of heroin and go, goodbye, cruel world. I tried. You know, it might happen. Legion of Skanks will do it to you. They're going to make him like snort a line of dried cum or something like that. And he's going to end up quitting the goddamn show because he couldn't take it anymore. They're going to jackass him. You know, on the set of Jackass, all rules go. You know, they'll beat the fuck out of you on there. I do not see Tristan hanging long term. Tristan barely can hang with Colin and fucking Lev on Cockfight. He barely is making it through that goddamn podcast week after week. They bully the shit out of him on there. You think he's going to be able to hang with the Legion of Skanks, the most real podcast on the internet? On internet? The most real podcast on internet?
Well,
I think not. But when I was watching that episode, Jay brought up the fact that Mark farts a lot during these podcasts and it pisses a lot of people off. He talked about how he was doing an episode of Something's Burning with Mark. Mark farted in the middle of fucking Bert cooking the goddamn meal. Jay goes, I'm not eating now. You just ripped ass all in the middle of the goddamn kitchen. Why would I want to eat any of this? It was bad enough that Bert's been cooking it with his bare hands for the past 35 minutes. On top of that, you're farting into the fucking kitchen now. I'm not eating that. You remember, we covered, go back and check this out. If you guys are new to the show, go back and check it out. I forget what episode it is, but I think it's in the description. There's an episode where Mark is getting interviewed by David Cross. Mark farts in the interview right towards David Cross's goddamn face. Dave freaks the fuck out on him and like leaves the show. His own show. He leaves. Mark farting all in his shit. Mark loves a good fart. I'll tell you right now, you ever see me on first of all, if you ever see me on We Might Be Drunk, my career is over. I've been Avery the fuck out, and you guys should not follow me at all. If you ever see me on one of these goddamn podcasts, you know I've sold out. You have no reason to listen to me anymore. If I ever, by chance, if this is my Dancing with the Stars, if I ever end up on We Might Be Drunk, Mark farts in my face, I have to backhand him first. You know, you have to be like, don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. What kind of shit is that? Man to man, you're going to fart in my face like this. I should be able to backhand you to tell you I don't like it. You know? That should come stock. You know, you might as well slap me in the face with a glove. You know, like duel type shit. I have to backhand you after that. If I'm sitting in Ken's seat, literally, I'm just going to go with my hand, smack the shit out of him and go, we don't do that. We don't do that in Hollywood. No. You know, listen to Mark. Rip one off. Ken don't like it.
Marketing, yeah.
Well, we're going, hopefully, I think, to a streamer.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is.
I don't either.
We haven't even shot it yet. We have no idea.
Theaters are scary now. And then I assume you guys...
comedies are a little scary.
Yeah, for comedies.
When's the last big comedy? I think that's what's...
Naked Gun.
That was huge.
That was a good one.
That's true. But that was an existing IP already.
Listen, I'm just answering
actors.
your questions, man. I don't want to fight about it.
Okay.
Just answer. You asked a question. I answered it, man.
They do that. Dude, Sam and Mark have been doing that to Ken for like 20 minutes. They'll be like, what do you think about this? And he'll be like, this is what I think. They go, I don't know, man. We all heard it was the opposite. So now it's kind of, Ken's like, dude, shut the fuck up. This is like him trying to be nice and play it off as a joke, but he's like, you're asking me shit and I'm answering. You're still fucking trying to like pick at it. Come the fuck on, man. This isn't what I signed up for. I like that.
That's true.
I would say don't worry about where it's going to come out yet. Just worry about making a good movie.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that.
For you.
I like that.
You know what else probably pissed Ken off in this moment? Is that they're there to promote their movie. You know what movie they're talking about now? One that Sam and Mark are writing that they haven't even started shooting yet. They're sitting there. They're supposed to be promoting Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Posse or whatever the fuck that goddamn long-ass title's called. That was actually the whole title of the movie. Whatever that goddamn long-ass title's called is the end of it. And now Mark and Sam are now going, well, you guys got any advice for us on our movie? We're writing one. We don't even have a name for it. We barely wrote the script yet. We haven't even thought about filming. We're still getting financing. Okay, then shut the fuck up. You know, Ken's probably like, yeah, not only are you asking me these dumbass questions, but we're supposed to be talking about my shit. You guys haven't even picked up a camera yet, and you're fucking talking about your shit. Get out of here.
Do it for you.
Well, we are. We're not making shit on this movie.
No.
We're doing it because we want to make a movie.
We're not making any
As
shit
you
on this
should.
movie.
We never make any money. It doesn't matter.
Is that what you're doing it? To
No,
make money?
no.
No, not at all.
We're pumped to make a movie.
We're stand-up comedians.
And we don't do stand-up, and we don't have a podcast. So it's all
Got milk?
Now Mark just rips goddamn ass. Look at Ken. Ken over here, Matt. Look at his face. He's got the craziest frown on. Ken Marino almost looks like fucking, what's that old guy's name back there? No respect. Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
He almost has like a Rodney Dangerfield-esque type photo. This is what Ken's feeling right now. This. No respect. No respect. The guy just fonts in my face. Come on. How do you not backhand the shit out of that asshole? You have, like, Ken, one quick little, like that. Ken's like 6'5". His hand's probably huge. You know? Backhand the fuck out of him. And Dave over here. Dave looking like Moby. You know he don't like this. Holy shit. Let's hear that fart one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
Stand-up comedians.
And we don't do stand-up, and we don't have a podcast, so it's all
Got milk?
That's another great commercial.
Did you shit yourself?
Maybe.
I think, well, it sounded a little immersed.
Get a bar rag, will you?
I'll let you know if he shit himself.
So Mark Norman pulls a Bert Chrysler. He just shits his goddamn pants in the middle of the podcast. He goes, yeah, I'll just sit through it. No problem. Listen to the way Ken talks about this and start paying attention to David's face while they're having this conversation. Dave is in absolute hell right now after that fart. This is the kind of guy that he goes, my girlfriend doesn't even fart in the house. She goes in the backyard when she goes to do that. You know, Dave's like one of those guys, right? He goes, you don't fart in the same room as someone else. That's disgusting, you know? Meanwhile, Ashley's sleeping next to me. I'm literally filling the blanket up like a fucking hot air balloon. By the end of the morning, me and Ashley are floating in my room like this. How much hot air is underneath that blanket? Mark farts right in his goddamn face. Listen to this.
But what comes over to me?
I'll smell it.
Ooh, I gotta
I'll
whip us
smell
up.
it too. I'm close.
I've been eating a lot of.
That's dangerously wet.
Do you do that
And
thing when you're like,
stinky.
oh, and they're like, oh,
And
Sunday
stinky.
brunch?
Yeah.
I could if you want.
We all should.
Here's the thing. I now get to experience your insides. Like, basically, you
Look at
farted.
Dave.
Yes.
That odor and the little particles from that odor are floating in the air. I'm inhaling it.
So
it's
gross.
going into me now.
I don't like this.
And so
You hear
to
him?
you, I say, thank you. I don't know what
welcome.
to
He
say.
delivered that like Neil deGrasse Tyson too. I like
Yeah.
that was beautiful.
Thank you.
But I would argue
If we're in a sim, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
You're like the Neil
After
deGrasse
this message.
Tyson of podcasts.
of farting. I would argue I have the boxer and pantaloon filter going.
Oh, so you filled, but
You're not getting coffee
Okay.
grinds in the
no,
coffee.
this isn't like this. This isn't. They're not
Filter.
like those masks that we wore during COVID.
This is more.
Shit'll come through it.
No. What am I wearing? Fishnets?
I don't know. You tell me.
It's
Let me
probably
check. It might
medical-
be.
I have medical grade undies.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
You got
Sheath.
like 800.
Well, I make them out of the old masks that I never used during COVID.
Oh.
Yes, gas molecules pass directly through your pants, which is why you can smell a fart. The
Fabric essentially acts as an odor filter.
Yeah.
Thank you,
But
filter.
if you're worried about the gems or solid matter, clothing serves as an effective shield. Research shows that unaffected.
Look at Dave over here. Why are we fucking chat GPTing if farts get filtered by your underwear and pants right now? Can somebody please tell me that? I would like to know, why are we talking about this? Listen to him. He started saying it in the background. He's about to say it now. He goes, I can't wait till we move on to something else. Listen, he says it just barely in the background. Listen.
Solid matter, clothing serves as an effective shield. Research shows that unaffected
You
flatulence.
heard him? He goes, I cannot. He's about to say it, but Ken kept talking. Now listen to him.
Can produce microscopic particles outward. Wearing clothing completely blocks the particles from escaping. Well,
you
all
hear
right.
that,
Thank
David
you for
Cross?
filtering your farts.
You're welcome.
Not wait until we move on to the next thing, whatever it is.
Oh, I didn't know.
No,
you were-
this is the second half of the pod usually.
Yeah.
We talk
Let's
about
get
Mark's
back to
asshole.
Gail Daughtry and the celebrity.
Let's get back to the movie that we're supposed to be plugging. Mark is sitting here farting his ass off. And you notice how he did it, like he goes with the leg over like that. Dude, that is the most disrespectful fucking shit. That's why I say, like, you got to backhand him. Like, you have to resort to something extreme in that situation because you're literally lifting your leg towards me. You're lifting your whole body up with your arms and farting in my fucking direction while I'm in the middle of talking. Like, nothing says that you don't respect me as a person more than what the fuck you just did, right? And in Mark's head, he thinks it's funny because he's literally retarded. Like, that's actually what it is. Mark is like one away from Down syndrome. You know how there's like autistic and you have Asperger's. There's like a level of it, right?
Yeah.
Then you have full-blown damn autism, right? Mark is like one up from the autism, or from the full-blown Down syndrome, I mean. Mark is like one up from the, you know? Just one up from the Down syndrome. He's just low enough to get the like slow, you know, with the weird thinking of the Down syndrome, but he's not low enough to where he has like the full extra chromosome and he has the Down syndrome look. That's the only thing he's missing is the Down syndrome look, you know? Now, you think that we would end that whole farting thing right there, right? We don't. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, we don't. Like, you already saw Ken was so flabbergasted, but well, not flabbergasted because he had a lot to say. He was like fucking, he was like baffled by it, you know? And he goes, holy shit, dude, you farted right in my mouth. He goes, I can taste it. You know, he goes, holy hell, I don't like that. To the point to where he had to explain like the multitudes of like shit that he was feeling. He goes, I can actually feel it burning my insides right now. It's like hurting my lungs right now. I can feel the shit. You know, your nasty, rancid shit. Mark can't leave it at that. Mark has to throw another one in there. Can you guess how he does it? The same exact way almost. In the middle of a conversation. Lifts up the leg. The whole nine, loud as hell.
How is he just that gassy?
He's just that much of an idiot and asshole. Like, he's a fucking child, bro. This is this is like one of the things that upsets me with these guys so much. They think that what they're doing is like so fucking hip and funny and cool because they're making money off of it. You guys got lucky along that COVID wave, you know? Before COVID, when everyone had to stay inside and everyone was forced to watch YouTube, essentially, these guys weren't doing shit with their podcasts. They weren't making nearly as much money as they are now. And COVID built that base, right? And now the base is big enough to where even if some numbers dwindle off, they'll still make enough in their stand-up shows. I'm sure they're making a little bit from the fucking ads on the podcast to where they perpetuate this bullshit, right? The reason Mark is still farting in people's faces is because nobody's backhanded him yet. You get what I'm saying here? One good backhand, he's not doing that anymore. One good backhand, he's going to go, oh, well, this week's guest is Mike Tyson. Maybe I should worry about that, you know? Oh.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's insane.
I shot a Christmas movie with Eddie Murphy.
Whoa!
I walk into the middle of the first
Come
scene of the movie. I walk into the middle of the street. Eddie Murphy. You all right?
Now Ken really don't like it. I like that. He goes, you all right? Look at Mark's face. It literally just shit his pants. I like Ken's reaction there. Are you all right, bro? Like, are you all right? You thought Dave's face was weird before? Dave really, like now Dave is like, now I'm really trapped in a dungeon of farts. David Wayne, whatever his fucking name is, he starts losing. He goes, holy shit, I can't, I'm stuck here because he's a professional, right? So he knows he stays until the end. The show must go on, right? So now he's trapped. He goes, oh, no, there's really farts everywhere. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with this. This is nuts. I like that. Ken, are you all right? What the fuck, guy?
Come on. The movie. I walk into the middle of the street. Eddie Murphy. You all right?
Sorry.
All right. Eddie Murphy.
I got excited about
Eddie. Farted again. Eddie Murphy walks out of his house. I walk out of my house, and we meet in the middle.
You saw Dave, right?
Yeah.
He's going like, oh my God, bro. He's going, this is fucking real right now. I cannot look at him. He goes, I can't even do anything but laugh about this kind of, because at this point, I'm contemplating violence and I'm a pacifist. You know, he goes, I'm a fucking Democrat. I'm literally contemplating violence. I haven't thought about violence in 20 years. You know, I'm a LA guy.
Again, Eddie Murphy walks out of his house. I walk out of my house, and we meet in the middle of the street, and we have a scene.
Keep an eye on Dave.
Eddie Murphy.
See, that's legendary. That's incredible.
Was he cool?
Yes, he was cool. Like, you know, you hear like he's to himself, and he was.
You seen him? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I thought I conquered you again. You know, told me he hears me sweeping. David is dying inside right now. Farts. If you could see with one of those heat like goggles, you know, the heat goggles that you could see farts with. If you could see that, you'd just see Dave sitting there like this, stone faced. And it's all just engulfing him, all the heat of the fart. It's just, and he's like dying, like it's like a sinking ship or something like that.
Is he cool?
Yes, he was cool. Like, you hear like he's to himself, and
Watch
he was
him hold
like
this.
to himself because he's Eddie Murphy, right? He's got nothing to prove, and he's like, but he was like super nice.
Heavy breathing. Dave now at this point is going. He's going. We have to get out of here. We have to get the fuck out of here.
Like when we got into conversations, he would like just talk about stuff. Like he was a really cool guy.
What did you talk about with Eddie Murphy?
Well, once I got to like, because when he would
did you see where he just looked off to? He goes, "Are we getting like the fucking the wrap up yet? We getting the wrap up call yet? Look at that stare off to the side, that little like that. He's looking at his people, going, is it time to go yet?
It's time.
And he goes, give him the signal.
Murphy.
Well,
look at that.
Once I got to like,
look at that. Where is it at? Look right there. Caught his ass. Look at that. Giving his people the signal. He goes, get me the fuck out of here. I will never come back to this show again. Oh, did I miss it?
So, but there were times I had a son, so in the movie, and so sometimes because of time, the kid, we got to let the kid out in 20 minutes. Eddie Murphy couldn't leave, and so we were just standing on set waiting to reset, the cameras or whatever. And we got into some conversations, and we talked about who his favorite director was, just like growing up on Long Island.
I think that there's something else with this time code. Nope, that was pretty much it. Just David's face. We just wanted to cover that. I don't really give a fuck about Eddie Murphy or who his favorite director is or anything like that. Now, that's going to end our We Might Be Lacking Chemistry segment for this week. Before we get out of here, though, we got to give the people what they want. We have to give the chat what they asked for. Kerryn, Feehan, and the tail. We have to see this.
I did read in the comments somebody said she had it removed. I feel like that would have just helped her OnlyFans.
If she had a tail?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. If she had a fucking tail, dude, her fucking OnlyFans would be popping off. Now, the guy said that she had a tail, but like you could see it in old bikini photos. So, I mean, I'll tell you right now, I can't subscribe to her goddamn fucking OnlyFans just to see her goddamn tail. That we're not doing. But if we can find a picture of it right here. I mean, here's one, I think, that's like of her in a bikini, maybe? No? Let's see. Let me show it to the people. We don't want to keep them guessing. Let's see. Are we on the clip view? There we go. So, I mean, one of these might be her. But, like, that just looks like some back dimples and a fucking shitty tramp stamp. I don't know if that qualifies as a tail. I don't know who the fuck that, oh, hold up. My keyboard's acting up. I gotta, like, charge it or something like that. There was also a bikini photo up here.
There's no tail there.
There's no tail in that bikini photo. Let's see. Kerryn Feehan. Smooth, but if you got that tail removed, though. Come on. I thought that these guys had, like, they were saying it in the chat, like there was cold, hard evidence. I need cold, hard evidence. Let's see. I put Kerryn Feehan has a tail. Let's just put Kerryn Feehan tail. Let's see. I'm still not seeing any. Who was that? Yeah, I know. They're saying in the chat, drop the link. I think that might have been Panoramamus that was talking about this goddamn tail. Drop the link, Panoramamus. We need it. We need it. And after you do drop it, make sure you tell me that you dropped it and tell me where. If you're in the Discord, put it in the listener submission channel. If you're not in the Discord, send it to my Instagram DMs. I don't want to just keep seeing butt shots of Kerryn Feehan. I need a tail. I don't know. How much longer you think we could stretch this out, Ashley? I don't know, man.
Hey, Ashley.
Let's see. I'm not seeing any tail. Now we're just not even seeing Kerryn Feehan. Like, now it's just on to something else. Is there a tail in that? I mean, Panoramamus, are you working for Kerryn Feehan? Are we promoting her OnlyFans? He goes, hold on, we can get numbers. We'll get you promoted on Lost Ox Media. He goes, guys, she has a tail. Next thing you know, I'm sitting here looking at every fucking ass shot of Kerryn Feehan this side of the Mississippi. Holy hell. He says, Google Kerryn Feehan ass. All right, I'll try it. This is the last attempt. This is our last attempt. Kerryn Feehan.
And then he says, but don't show it on camera.
What do you mean don't show it on camera? This is the whole thing. Okay, I think maybe, is he thinking that this what we're talking about here?
I don't know.
Or is it maybe the butthole photos that he's talking about that have tail kind of associated with them? Either way, we cannot show. There's no tail in that butthole photo either. Okay. Panoramas just got us reported. Thank God. Let's give it up for Panoramas. Look, Army of Tigers is in there. Tiger Army. Reported. Oh, he says yes, he saw it on Red Bar. All right, well, I'll look it back up. If it's real, I'll definitely look it back up. Maybe we'll bring it for next week's episode. What are you saying? We think we could bring it on next week's episode? What do you want to end the show with today, Ashley? We have anything good? Ooh, you guys want to listen to some more of Joe DeRosa's band? I started the show with a song from Joe DeRosa's band called Salsa Windfall. That's the name of his band, not the song. And I wonder if anyone caught on to that. So you want to listen to some more Salsa Windfall? If you don't remember, the first song we played was absolutely nuts. We'll play another one from Salsa Windfall to end this show. For those of you who stuck around to the end, I want to, of course, thank you for watching another episode of Lost Ox Media. Be sure to catch us every Sunday at an undisclosed time. Join the Discord, link in bio. Become a member over at lostox.media. Like, subscribe, tell us what you think about the show, all that good stuff. Now, I will bid you adieu and I'll bid you farewell. I will leave you with these vocals from the one and only Joe DeRosa. Good night, everyone.